My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This is the live call-in show. If you guys want to call in and participate and be a part of this show, all you need to do is be a premium member. And if you're a premium member, just head on over to your account page, click the join button, or head into the Discord and click the join button there.
I think your camera's better.
I restarted my computer. That's all it was. Who knows?
Well.
Okay. We're live. We're going to talk about UFC 287 and whatever the hell else you people want to talk about. Let me lower this volume. Boom. All right.
Jesus Christ. You watch while you do this, huh?
I'm streaming it to Tiki-Taki. Guys, pay-per-views have been very, very generous to us and to you in 2023. UFC 283, 8 units of profit. 284, lost a half a unit. 285, 16 units of net profit. 286, 21 units of net profit. History says that we should crush UFC 287. If you're a premium member, all those bets are up there now. We put up the video out on Thursday, which means there's still a lot more bets that are going to come in after weigh-ins, after some of those advanced props drop. There is a new look and feel. Jacob, pay attention.
What?
There's a new look and feel to the website. I have gotten at least 15 comments and emails from people saying, I can't log in. I can't find the bets.
Who sounds like that?
The people who can't figure out that they're already
Name
logged
somebody.
in.
Pick a name in the chat who you think sounds like that.
Oh, I'm positive whatever Big Capper's real name is sounds exactly like that.
Yeah, you stupid fuck.
Anyway, when you log in, you're going to see it says analysts. It'll say Angelo, Jacob. You click on my page, you'll get my stuff. Jacob's page, you'll get Jacob's stuff. Before you start sending me emails that you can't log in and something's not working, just click on analyst. If you see my page, you're logged in. This is a complete transformation with those pages, which allows us to add way more content. First of all, for my page alone, you're going to get all of my bets, the safety parlay. You're also going to get the picks for every single fight, my confidence level for every single fight, and my round lean. Jacob has a very similar situation on his page, as well as the lock of the week history. WeOnPicks.com. It's only $10 a month. FB Montagues says, can a UK resident sign up? Yeah, there's no geographical restrictions here. We're just providing content, insight, information, tools that are not restricted by geography in any way whatsoever. And we have the line movement tracker as well. So we still have tools. You can find your own spots. You don't need to rely on our bets and our insight. You can do your own as well. You can come in here, look at the line movement tracker, see where trends are going, check out the odds, who's inflating, who's deflating, who flipped from underdog to favorite, and hopefully hop on or hop off some of those trains. And we also have incredibly detailed statistics and analytics and information for you to, again, help find those spots. This isn't just a copy-paste game. There are people out there selling just this spreadsheet for $10 a month. People out there
I can't believe that make that makes me sick to my stomach.
They're greedy. There's people out here selling a DraftKings optimizer for $10 a month.
Oh my God. And what do we have?
Both of those things.
Holy fuck.
And then DraftKings ownership.
You don't fucking say.
And then bets.
Holy shit.
And then we pick every single fight.
I'm rock hard.
Then we give you round leans for every single fight. Confidence plays for every single fight.
Say it again.
Confidence plays for every single fight. FanDuel breakdowns. Ownership projections for FanDuel. It's just absolutely incredible. It's incredible. Also, we send people $50 if they use our affiliate links for our sportsbook partners.
It's amazing.
Just go to WeWantPicks.com/bets.
The things we do.
You're saying it sarcastically?
No, I'm not.
Nobody can touch
I was in the Discord today. I was like, this is at least from the market that we came into and the stuff that everyone was offering, the stuff that we have on our website right now is at least $50 a month worth of shit from the market that was set.
Oh, way more than that, dude.
Yeah,
way more than
at least. But I mean, that's like the price point that people were starting at. Just give you shit. And here we are I can't believe it.
In all 100% serious, there are people, I wasn't even being facetious. We were doing it like in that voice, but people, and facetious for our normal fans means I wasn't joking is what facetious means. So I wasn't joking. I was being serious. People literally sell the DraftKings optimizer by itself for $10. Then they go, oh, and you can upgrade and get my bets for another 10, another 15. That 38-column detailed spreadsheet, there are variations of that exist in the wild. Ours is included. People sell that standalone for 10, 20 bucks. The bets, people selling just their bets for $5, $10, $20, just their picks. I put the challenge out there to say if anybody could find a better value than what we're providing, let us know. And I'll give you a free month. And we'll add whatever features there are. Somebody sent me, this guy, it was somebody charging $7 on Patreon.
Yeah.
And he stopped doing it because it was so bad. And it was only picks, no bet. And it was so bad. He prided himself on, I pick at a 70% rate, 75% pick rate. Started the Patreon and then literally said, guys, I'm refunding everybody's money and shutting it down until I get back on track. And he hasn't uploaded a video or done anything to the Patreon in 4 months. And that's what somebody sent me to say this is better value. Less money is not better value, and that company is out of business. Anyway, guys, we have 2 callers in queue. I'm going to get to you right now. So
Holy
get ready.
Shit, we're still doing the intro.
Get ready.
God.
WeOwnPicks.com/bets. Use our link. Sign up. Make a deposit. I'll send you $50 as a thank you. Jay, how are you?
What's up, guys?
Hey, it worked. First try. Oh,
Yeah,
we
you're
see
good.
you. First try. How you doing?
And I
okay,
literally
cool.
thought that you were JJ Redick. I saw
Nah.
Jay, and then the angle. I was like, oh my God, it's JJ Redick.
You guys got my good angles.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
What's
now
going
it's
What's
on?
up, guys? Not much, man. Yo, I became a premium member.
And where do I find? I can't log in. Where do I find the picks? If you ask that question,
No. Of course not.
I'm just messing with you.
It's very. I mean, you go on the website. It's very simple. It's easy to use. I don't see how people. Can
well,
just,
it's because it changed. Yeah, you've only seen the new one, so people were used to going to a page called Bets. So now they're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, where's that page? So I'm just busting balls. But what's going on? You like the website? It makes sense for you?
Yeah, man. Listen, I think it was Jacob. I've been watching your guys' videos for I think like 2 months, 3 months, and it was the card. It was I think it was UFC in the O2 when Patty fought the dude that twerks on everybody. What was it, Jordan
Yeah.
Levitt?
Jordan Levitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I won. That was my first time I put a parlay together, and I won over $1,000. And I was like, whoa. I was like, all right, let me see what And so I started watching. I still didn't subscribe to the premium, and then I just kept losing bets, and then I finally became a premium member, and so this Saturday is going to be the first time I'm using the DraftKings optimizer and
All right.
all that stuff.
This seems like it's set up. This honestly seems like it's set up. A guy calls in and just tells everyone how good of a service the $10 a month premium is. Just basically just gives another commercial. It literally feels set up. It
You
might
guys
be
should
set up.
you guys should sponsor me. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I wanted to talk about. I think everybody is. I don't think he's gonna win, but I think a lot of people are underestimating Masvidal. Big time.
Not me. Not me. Yeah.
So this is the thing, right? Like he's been off for about a year, and he's been talking about working on his takedown defense. And I mean, we don't know how good it is yet. I mean, against Colby, man, that was trash. But I mean, if he stuffs the takedowns against Gilbert Burns, I think he has a good shot on the hands, realistically. So I wouldn't put him in my parlay. What I did was I bet him and Burns to go over, 1.5?
2.5. I did over 2.5.
Yeah, I kept it a little more safe because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Masvidal and Burns, that's going to be a barn burner, I think. If Gilbert doesn't keep shooting takedowns, I think it's going to be a good fight. But I seen a lot of people. Go ahead.
My whole thing with that fight, Jacob hates Masvidal, so you're not going
And
to
he
get
has a staph infection.
Yeah.
Jacob
Jacob hates
that in the Discord. I was like, yo, is that fake?
No, I took that as my screenshot. It's medical tape on his chest. But when he took his pictures yesterday for the UFC, because they posted the new pictures and all the new Venom stuff or whatever, there's nothing on his chest. So I don't know if they photoshopped it out, but there's something going on. That's medical tape. It's not he didn't need a microphone. He had a microphone in front of him.
I don't know. My take on that fight, I've broken it down a few times, and I see everybody in the caller queue. This is going to be a great call-in show, Jacob. People are lining up. Just sit tight. We'll get to you.
Might be my bedtime.
My take on that fight is I agree Masvidal is going to be the better striker. I don't know how you could say Gilbert Burns would be the better striker. Masvidal is definitely going to be the better striker. And he's not a guy that has been finished. Like, obviously, we just watched Kamaru Usman knock him out about a year and a half ago. But people think Gilbert Burns is going to take him down and submit him the same way that he did Neil Magny. When has that ever happened? When have we ever seen him in that type situation? Even when he gets taken down, he puts up a hell of a fight to get down. And then when he's down, he's scrambling. He works his way back up. Like, George Masvidal is not a guy you're just going to ragdoll. He has fought the best in the world for like 15 years. I think he loses. I do think he loses. And he doesn't seem to be taking this very seriously. But that's why I did over 2.5. People think he's going to get Neil Magny. There's no way. And Jacob, is that what we bet $100 on? Was that the fight? You said inside the distance. I said no.
I don't know if you ever. I think you're kind of pushed out, if I remember right.
No, absolutely not. I think that was it.
Yo, Jacob, though, you put what was it, the 2,000 on Leon to win?
1,000.
Or was it 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000 win, 2,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, some light. You know what I mean? No big deal. It's no big deal to me. Just another day. Another successful Saturday night.
Nah, man. Listen, you're when you do the live stream with the picks on the day of the fights.
Yeah.
Yo, you got some funny ass content, man. I've been sitting there watching, and my girl's like, "Yo, who the fuck is this guy? Why are you watching for?"
I appreciate it. Yeah, we have.
I'm like, that's the freckle salamander right there.
If people that aren't watching those streams are missing out, man. Even if you want to just kind of tune in for a little bit, not the whole card, we have so much fun on there. Oh man, so I mean, we have almost at some point last time during the lock of the week, we had almost 500 concurrent live viewers. I mean, it's getting big, it's getting fun. We have a lot of fun on there, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, last week or the week before, I put a bet down with you. I forgot what it was, but we ended up hitting it. And my girl was sitting next to me, and I was like, that's why I watch him.
It gets fucking hype in there, man.
Yeah, but you know what's annoying? And then I got to let you go, Jay. We got like 5 people in the queue. But you know what gets annoying? Problem. He does do a great job. And so now this weekend, I've got family visiting. It's a pay-per-view. We're celebrating Easter on Saturday. I'm cooking the 2 coolest pieces of meat that anybody's ever going to see. You guys will see that in the vlog. And Jacob's not going to come over. People are coming over. We're going to play wiffle, drink, play yard games, cook, do all the fun things with people that he knows. So he's not going to be in an awkward situation. He spent a lot of time with these people. And he's not coming over. I go, dude, come on. What the people look forward to me streaming, man. They look forward to me streaming.
They need me. Especially
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Kim would be a mess without me. That's our mod. We can't let her down. She'd be a fucking mess without me.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys having me on the show, man. Much love. Thank you guys for all the value.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
My man, pots and pans.
There you go.
Hey, Mr. Gabagoo. Hey,
my man. Pots and pans.
All right, gentlemen. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. All right, Jacob, we got a full queue.
Yo, Patrick.
Hold on. We got a full queue. We got Dave, D Nice.
Look how excited you are. Look how
okay. Oh, the call-in show is successful. Yeah, no shit.
You're like bouncing around like you got a soundboard. We're going to Dave.
We can't hear you, Dave. We cannot hear you. Talk louder. Can't hear shit.
Shit.
Here we go. You're not muted either. Wait, talk. Nope, just a lot of forehead stuff. No, we can't hear you. Listen, you figure out your audio. You call back in, figure out your audio, and I'll put you on, all right?
Yo, Mr. Rax is here now, too. This is the trio. Me, Patrick, and Mr. Rax.
All right, Dylan, I see you. D-Nice, we're going to go to you.
We literally are making thousands of dollars. I was up thousands of dollars because of Mr. Rax and Patrick Shelley.
I'm going to you real quick, D-Nice. Let me just answer this first. Somebody said, what's on the menu? I am making Thor's hammer. 2 of them. Look it up. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. D-Nice, are you there?
What's up, dude?
Hey, with a computer and a real... Look at this.
Wow, man.
It's like a real adult.
Okay?
Yeah, this is spot on.
Jacob, how come you never answer? You never reply to my tweets, dude. Ever? What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, fuck you, Jacob.
Do we have a problem or something?
I'm just so. It's crazy how busy I am. You just wouldn't even believe how busy I am, just day in, day out. So many tweets. I have so many girls in my DMs and in my mentions. I just get everything else just gets lost. If you're not a girl in your profile picture, you're probably not gonna get a reply.
Dude, how about Masvidal training with Bo Nickel? His ears
That
are
sucks.
You think there's something there, man? You think he can wrestle now?
I think Masvidal always had good wrestling and always had good take. Jacob hates him. You're not going to get an honest answer out of Jacob. Masvidal is a bit overrated.
You got to notice that his ears are puffy now, dude. He's been wrestling. He said that he wanted to fix that. He was going to do that. And now he's training with Bo Nickel. I mean, I don't know. Why is he not the lock of the week? And I messaged you, Jacob, but you don't message. You're messing with too many girls or whatever's going on. How could you not do a cheap parlay with like Pierre, Alex, and Masvidal? How could you not do that? Throw $25, $50.
Jacob, you know Jacob gets the same reason he put an absurd amount of money on Adrian Yanez. Jacob bets with his heart. He bets with his heart.
The live streams are dope for sure. They're fantastic, man.
I appreciate you.
I can't leave. It was fantastic, dude. So
I appreciate you. We're there to have fun, and we have a lot of fun.
It literally Jacob's live stream success is literally affecting my personal life. Because now we're not going to play wiffle ball and do all the fun. Oh, I am going to do it anyway, just not with him. And, you know, I like hanging out with him. Most people don't. But I don't mind hanging out with the kid.
Yeah, dude, they're fantastic. Absolutely hilarious. I wish you'd do a little bit of this, like, during the live stream. That'd be cool. Like, in between fights, like, take a call or something. Pretty
people
cool.
are.
Hey, Jacob's afraid of interacting with people. That's why I have to be here.
I was expecting the chin to be more in, actually, when you showed out. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy with no chin, like the McGregor.
Nah, I got a chiseled jaw.
After he shaves.
Look at that jaw.
Yeah, I got the same jaw, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a good one too. You got a better one than me for sure.
I'm doing it, dude. I'm doing it. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it, bro.
Cool, man.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the call for sure. So thank you very much. And anytime somebody calls in, it makes other people more comfortable. They can call in. So it's very, very appreciated.
Dude, Alex and George, dude. Parlay it, baby. What's up? Let's do it.
You heard it there. Blame him when everyone goes bankrupt. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, come on, Jacob.
Dude,
thank you so much. Genuinely appreciated.
Little sprinkle.
Fuck
action.
that.
He just hates him. He absolutely hates him.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see. I appreciate all the information. Love the videos. It's really cool, man. It's like a community I think is going to grow for sure. Absolutely.
100%.
It is a nice little community, man.
And it's because people like you, honestly, you contribute, you can bust some balls, watch the stuff, and you know, that's what this is about. Hanging out and having a good time. We're all trying to do the exact same thing. We're all trying to enjoy the fights and make a buck. So appreciate the community.
Big fights, you don't have to be around them, you don't have to smell them, you don't have to fucking talk to anybody. You're just hanging out, dude. It's great.
Yeah,
you can pause it whenever you want, go do whatever you want to do, whatever, you know. It's cool.
Jacob has avoided hanging out with other human beings in real life for about a year.
I hate everyone.
He gets it for sure.
Over the internet, I love everyone, but face to face, if I could go my whole life without having a face to face conversation with another person, I would enjoy that.
You sure would.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Nice meeting you guys. For sure.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you so much for calling in.
You got it. Cleveland out, baby. Cleveland, Ohio
See ya. See ya. You know what's annoying? So, and Dave, you're next, and then Stefan. I was live streaming this to TikTok as well for the first time, and I got booted for a code of conduct violation. It says you can't talk about firearms. Who the hell's talking about firearms?
They probably saw these bad boys right here.
I mean, literally.
They probably. It's. They crank that light up a little bit, but holy shit, I'm putting it on.
It makes no sense.
They probably saw these bad boys right here.
Maybe I try again. Let's see if it lets me do it again. Hold on. Live. Go live. No. Account suspended. What the hell? Anyway, Dave, then Stefan. How we doing? Dave, did you figure out your audio?
Hello there. Is that better?
Hey, pots and pans. How you doing?
I'm doing great. You?
We're doing well. Where are you from, Dave?
I actually found this game kind of funny, so I let you guess.
Oh, okay. You're.
I have no idea.
I mean, it's a Hispanic accent, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's somewhere. It's got to be in South America. It's still light out.
Let's see.
No, it could be.
Is it okay? We got to have him say something. What's your favorite? No, hold on. Let's see.
If you ask me for ethnic food, it would be it would be cheating.
It'd be what?
It would be cheating.
Chili?
Cheating. It would be so easy to.
Oh, it would be cheating.
To guess.
Oh, cheating.
Yeah,
Cheating.
got it.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just because
actually,
that
I'm
would be an
from
easy
Tijuana.
one. Yeah. Tijuana. All right. Oh, hey. All right.
Yes. Like
Is that
Brando Moreno.
Yeah, well, that Brandon Moreno and now Alexa Grasso, you guys have 2 champions.
Yes, we have. Actually, I've been living in Guadalajara since the last 8 years. So they have a gym here. I've been a fan of her since many years, since she was fighting for Invicta. I lost the parlay, but I actually felt pretty happy. Nevertheless.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a cool
there
moment.
you go.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people lost a lot of money probably, but yeah, it was an awesome moment for her.
Oh, and she earned it. There was no question. It wasn't a bad decision. No nonsense. She earned that win. Good for her. And she seems like she'll be a nice, fun champ. So great for her.
Yes, I'm not so sure about the longevity of her as a champion.
She's going to lose the rematch. Yeah, she'll lose the rematch. She'll just get wrestled the whole time. Everybody knows you can out-wrestle her now. So that's what will happen.
Yeah, if not her, then it would be, I think, Erin Blanchfield. I think
she could definitely
she could be
out-wrestle
the
her.
next champion.
Yep,
Yeah.
I completely agree. So what do you got going on? You called just to say hi? You had a question?
I called to say hi, but also I would like to make a comment about your breakdown about the Kevin Holland and
Yeah.
Ponzinibbio.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more confident on Holland on getting the win, because the last fight he caught Wonder Boy with a big punch right on the forehead, and that punch broke his hand. From that point on, the fight literally turned the other way. He started being less aggressive, and I think that cost him the fight.
I mean, you're probably right. I still think Kevin Holland wins. Jacob's much higher on him than I am. But Wonder Boy beat his ass. Yes, he had a broken hand. He was only using one hand. But once Wonder Boy hit his rhythm, he was touching him up. And I think Kevin Holland's going to beat Ponzinibbio. Yeah. Ponzinibbio is better than people are giving him credit for. People are just looking at Ponzinibbio and think that he's just a lamb to the slaughter here. Ponzinibbio is pretty good. You don't agree?
Yes, he is. But since he had a really bad injury, like an illness, he almost had one of his legs amputated, and since then he is not the same. And he is not that young. So I think we have seen his better years. Unfortunately, I really like him as a fighter. I think he could have been a great contender.
I agree with that. I think Ponzinibbio's good. I think he's better than people are giving him credit for. I still think Kevin Holland wins. Kevin Holland's an interesting guy, though. I don't know, Jacob, what do you think? Are you worried that Kevin Holland lost that last fight and now his head, he's just sort of a weirdo. He retired after the Chimaev.
You know what's funny is he actually said exactly what I said in his media day. where they asked him, is this, you coming off 2 losses, whatever. He's like, listen, I lost to one of the best wrestlers, and I lost to one of the best strikers. I know, it is what it is, I mean,
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to, he's not going to win. He knows he's not going to win every fight. He's very honest, open about everything. So I don't think he's worried about it.
Yeah, it'll be a fun fight to watch for sure. And I still think Kevin Holland wins. And I'm more conservative than Jacob, right? I'm too conservative. Jacob's a little too loose. So it's somewhere in the middle where Kevin Holland should win. It could be dominant. I'm not going to spend my money on it, but Jacob has spent his money on it.
Well, I really appreciate your time and you having me on. Last thing I'm gonna say,
Sure.
I'm a fan of Jacob because of his personality, and I love your dog. I love your dog.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Wait, Jacob's dog or my dog?
Your dog it's actually very beautiful. Also, it's a beagle, right?
Yeah, mine's a beagle. He sucks.
It's beautiful. I also enjoy the fight food. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
This will be a
Appreciate
fun
you,
one.
Dave.
This will be a fun one. Thanks for calling in. Look at the positivity we're getting from you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Viva Mexico.
Viva.
Bye. All right, we have Stefan, you're next, Dylan, and then Vicious. I mean, what a call-in show, Jake. What a call-in show. Like, you hate it.
You know what
You
it
hate
is?
the success.
Well,
you hate to see my success.
You know what it is?
That we got the links up on time? That's what it is. The last time the links
I
weren't
think
up
there
in
was
Discord.
an adjustment. I think there was an adjustment made today.
What was the adjustment made?
It's a new thumbnail. It's really
Actually, the
broken
new
them in.
thumbnail probably helps. Your lazy ass doesn't do... Okay. Anyway, Stefan, how you doing? Or is it Stefan?
Oh, what's up, fellas?
Hey, how
What's
are you?
up?
Are you Stefan, like the cool Urkel, or is it Stefan?
Stefan.
Stefan. Oh, okay.
Whoa,
All right, relax.
whoa,
relax.
excuse us. Hey, fucking
Relax,
excuse
guys.
us.
Thank
No,
God the
shit.
camera's on. Thank God the camera's on. I never would have guessed your race. Stefan with that voice?
Yeah, I know. I get that a lot. I get Steven, Stefan, Stepan. People think like the P is like you like
Joe
pronunciate
Pfeiffer?
it, like Joe, yeah, exactly. So
You got
What's
a
up,
great
fellas?
jawline. It's, I mean,
What's up?
that angle right now with that jawline, it's incredible.
wow,
It's just
I feel
incredible.
I feel special.
You should. I mean, you should. You absolutely should. Hopefully, you're putting that thing to work. Put that thing to use out there.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to say to you guys, like the premium membership, everything, the $10 a month is phenomenal. Like I
Man.
I love everything about it. Like the website is like you guys are making it cleaner and cleaner. Like with organizing everything, it's awesome. Like I love it a lot, and just keep up the good work. Like just keep updating this thing because it's like it's amazing.
Appreciate
This
it.
whole
I work
website's
hard.
phenomenal.
I mean,
Jacob
I'm not
has
gonna
nothing to do
I'm
with
not
the
gonna
website,
I'm not
literally
gonna be bashful
whatsoever.
about it. I do work hard, and I appreciate.
He
I
doesn't
really
even
appreciate that
update
so
his
far.
own page. He texts me his bets, and then I have.
We've been
Oh,
working
really?
on this.
He doesn't
night
even
and
know how to
day.
log in. Jacob doesn't know how
He
to
doesn't
log
even know.
into the website. He doesn't even know how to log in.
We've been working
But
so hard on this.
The website, all
it's
credit.
nice to hear.
All credit for the website goes to Josh. Josh is not on the camera. He doesn't want anything to do with anybody knowing that he even exists as a person. But he built the thing. He's the one. I'll have these ideas. He'll hate that I have an idea.
Yeah.
Then we go back and forth. We make it something reasonable, and then he builds it, and he's done an amazing job because it's like logical, clean, easy. Everything you want is right there. It's uniform.
Right.
That's 100% Josh. Because if I just did whatever I wanted to do, because Josh is great because he'll be like, no, I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. And it like, okay, I get very annoyed. I hate when people tell me no. But he prevents me from destroying it. And then when I have a good idea, he's like, that's a good idea. Like he's very open-minded. So all credit goes to Josh. He's probably watching. So he appreciates your feedback. So thank you so much. And if you or anybody else have any ideas or see anybody else's service and like, hey, it'd be cool if you also did this. We're literally, the $10 is never going to change ever. And we're just going to keep adding stuff. We had a meeting today with another company that has wild amounts of data, like insane data. And we want to license that data from them so you can log in the premium and do your own research. Look up anything you could ever want to look up from any fighter ever. The problem is it's like the data was $15,000 a year. So it's like, all right, I got to do the math. On that. And Josh and I are going to sit down and be like,
what
okay.
story are you telling right now?
How good premium.
This is the most longest. This is like, what the fuck is going on right now?
It's
like I'm listening as I'm like trying to.
He praised
Amanda
the premium.
Hebos is fighting Macy Barber. Amanda Hebos is fighting Macy Barber. Breaking news. I've got the.
You know what? And Amanda's gonna get screwed out of a bad decision because Macy.
She's gonna finish. She's gonna beat the fuck.
Macy is like stealing these trash decisions.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it all goes to splits. Like we all know that. Like honestly, every bet moving forward is just split decisions.
It's crazy.
She's gonna rip her arm off.
It's probably gonna be like a favorite, honestly, like a minus 250 for split decision. Decisions that are going on. It's crazy.
It will be interesting. I'll wrap that story up. The point was we're trying to always add to premium, and we're spending money, building stuff, putting stuff on there because I want it to get to a point where you could hate my guts, and some people hate me. Somebody canceled membership the other day, and the reason they put in there was, I don't like Angelo. I want more Jacob. So, all right. Well, makes no sense, but okay. Bye.
Oh my goodness. That definitely.
Oh my god, I'm great, aren't I? I'm fucking great, aren't I? Holy shit.
Well, and then the best part is somebody on YouTube today very politely was like, Angelo, you should ditch your co-host. You speak so clearly and eloquently, and he gets wild. And I was like, never. I'm never going to get rid of Jacob. We wouldn't be where we are without him.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I immediately regretted saying that. You're right. Like, it was just so funny. And good for that person. They're very logical, nice. But like very few people like us both. I think somebody likes one or the other. And there's only a few that are in the middle. Like, yeah, I like them both. They're different.
No, you guys.
Which side are you on?
Work together. It's like,
Stefan, if you had to pick one of us, who would it be?
Come on, you can't put me on the spot like this.
No, we can. I mean,
and just keep in mind,
you
Jacob.
Can be honest. He's fine. He's
keep
fine.
in mind,
you can be honest.
Jacob doesn't even know how to log into the website, let alone maintain.
No, you know what? Like I know the guy said this before. Like one of the other guys that called in, that live stream.
Yeah, we've had a lot of call-ins.
I love that live stream thing that you do, like on the day of the fights, like during it. Like I have my one computer here set up, like watching it, and then like the like ESPN going on watching the fights, and like I swear I crack up to the point like I get in trouble. Like I'm upstairs, like in my parents' house, and my mom comes upstairs like yelling at me, like so upset because I'm laughing. Like,
who the fuck are you watching?
Like, what are you watching? Get off that! What are you?
Why is he doing helicopter dick?
Did he just hump his chair with a banana?
Ridiculous. I get so much shit for it, but you know what? I don't care. Like, it's funny. But honestly, you guys are both 50-50. You guys are awesome. You guys work.
It sounded like me. I mean, you don't have to say
Jacob,
it, but that sounded like me.
That did sound like Jacob, but somebody just picked Artem. Somebody said Artem's their favorite.
Jeez, no, you know what?
Right,
let me tell you something really quick. I live in New Jersey, right? And last week
Congrats.
I went down to. Oh, thank you, Jesus! I hate this place.
Where in Jersey? No, what the fuck? Where in Jersey?
I live in Central Jersey.
Okay, yeah, I got a whole bunch of friends in Jersey Shore-ish, Bradley Beach.
No, that's south.
Franklin,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's further south from it. Like probably 45 minutes.
Yeah, better pizza.
New Jersey's it's a big state, so yeah, it takes you a while to get places.
And it is a big state.
Get the fuck out of here.
Come on.
New Jersey's huge. It's long and skinny. All right, go ahead.
But I drove down last week for work on Sunday. The Sunday before the off week of UFC this past weekend, and I drove to Virginia. It took me 5 hours, but the whole drive down, I played your video on repeat, the breakdown of this UFC coming up.
Me?
Like 5 times. Yeah, like 5 times. Like in the car driving straight there, I just kept on putting it on. Like it was.
It's not even entertaining. I'm not even entertaining.
No, it was like because there was.
It was just so boring. It was nice and relaxing. You just zoned out. That monotone voice. It's like listening to Bob Ross when you're falling asleep.
I sound like his people.
Like because I'm so like I go in depth with like trying to like get like
Oh, it was soothing because Angelo is from the Northeast, so it's a soothing voice to you. So it's like somebody's reading you a bedtime story.
It's the right speed. It's the right speed.
At one point, I swerved off the road because I was like nodding off.
Angel's out here killing people.
But no, seriously, like I don't know. I listened to it like 5 times, like just understanding like each and every fighter, like your take on it and your input on it. So like I don't know. It was just like that's what I did, and
hey, I appreciate.
Wow, I know each and every fighter, like anything and everything about them, just because.
Well, and I appreciate it, and I actually take a lot of time. So everybody knows I like read from my own script. I write everything down and I read it, and Jacob makes fun of me for that, but I like to give the details on, like, I don't, like, some people are like, oh, just give me the pick. It's like, honestly, the breakdown is more important than the pick because I could get the pick wrong, but at least everything that comes before the pick is usually correct. This is their style. This is what they do well. This is what they don't do well. The pick might be wrong, but at least you know more about that fighter at that point.
Yeah. No, and that's it. That's really it. Like, the details about it, like, is where you could, it's not even like, that's for yourself. Like, that's for the better, like, for the person that's betting, like you get an understanding and you can make your own picks. I don't have to follow everything that you guys do. Like I can just make my own. I can make my own take just from like your information that you're giving. So
well, and that's why we met with that company today. That's why we added the line movement tracker, the spreadsheets, because we do want to do more of, hey, you don't have to copy paste. Here's all the tools and all the information you need. Find your own spots. Like use the tool. Look at what we did. If you like it, great. If you don't, it's like, all right, let me see what's going on. And do your own research. So we appreciate that for sure. And
I think we're promoting it so much. You see here right now in the chat, someone said, I just signed up on premium. So
I got it. That person is
Dan Hustle. You've been around for a while too.
We're here doing God's work.
He's one of those people that's been around for a while, and we just convinced him. There you go. Love to see those transitions.
Appreciate it. Oh, Hustle Hog, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else for us? We got 4 more people in the queue.
I was just coming in here. I just wanted to share my take on everything, and it's my first time being here. I've been
call back.
For like a couple of months.
Call back. Yeah. No, we appreciate it. Call back. You're very normal. We had a couple of non-normals. Not today. Today everybody's been great. A couple of non-normals otherwise. So thank you for being normal and call back. Appreciate it.
You guys are awesome.
Tell your parents we said sorry. Sorry, Stefan.
No, don't worry about them. I put them in their place. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. You lock the door.
Away from me.
Yeah. I would love if she ran in there right now. It's 8 o'clock. What are you
doing? 8 o'clock, yeah.
All right. I'll see you, dude.
Take it easy, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
See. Take it easy is a very Northeast goodbye.
Hey, I didn't want to say, I bet she's smoking hot. I bet she's smoking hot. Looking at him and the way that he's still living at home, and she's probably I bet she fucking smoking hot.
I bet she yells.
Shit, she's stacked
Central Jersey.
I bet she's one of those girls that I would fall in fucking love with. Boss me around a little bit. What you doing?
I guarantee. I have no idea what this woman looks like. I guarantee it's Stefan. I guarantee that's how that house sounds. I bet my life that's Stefan. All right, we have Dylan and then Jay Teddy Bear. I'm very intrigued by what the hell is going on in Jay Teddy Bear's camera. So you're up after Dylan. Dylan, you've been waiting a while, man. How you doing?
Is it Dylan or Dylon?
How are you?
We're all right.
It could be Dylon.
Because we just had a Stefan, so this might be a Dylon here.
It is now.
It's Stefan.
You can call me whatever you want, Jacob.
Jacob wants to call you daddy.
all the more welcome. Hey, I got a question for you guys though on the Chris Curtis fight.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. I was super into Chris Curtis. When I saw he dropped plus money, I jumped on him. Biggest bet I've made in a long time, and I keep hearing all these things. And I'm getting nervous now, so I need you to talk me off the ledge here.
I've broken this fight down a bunch of times, frankly, and Chris Curtis said this as well. So I don't know if you know, but every video we break down, we chop it up and then we tweet the video to the fighters. Like, hey, here's what we said about you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we tweeted the breakdown for the Chris Curtis Kelvin Gastelum fight. Chris Curtis replied to the video and said, I'm not mad, because I think it was Jacob that in the video goes, Chris Curtis is going to be mad at this, but Kelvin Gastelum's the better fighter.
Right, I remember that.
And he replied saying, I'm not mad, you're right. Kelvin Gastelum is the much more talented fighter. I have never been talented at anything, but I work much harder, and hard work beats talent every day. And Chris Curtis is 100% correct. That is the gist of it. Kelvin Gastelum is the more talented fighter, and he hasn't put in 50% of the work ethic that he should have been. And Chris Curtis should just be able to beat him on just literally hard work.
That was my thought process, and that's why I jumped on it. But because he started as the underdog, so it's just crazy that he jumped. It was, what was it? Like, I think I got him for like, I don't know, it was plus 150 maybe.
Wait, who?
Chris Curtis.
Chris Curtis started at like minus 160, and now he's like plus 105. Jacob got like
he jumped like I want to say he jumped to like 120 or something.
He could have. Jacob got him at plus 111, so he could have flexed even higher. I got him at minus 140, like an idiot.
And honestly, well, not an idiot. You just didn't know it was going to go that way. It's not. I
saw it at minus 140, and I'm like, this is good money.
I would have jumped on it too. Yeah, I would have jumped on it too. But I just waited, and it was funny because I was watching your guys' video, and I looked at it. You're like, oh, it's jumping up, and I looked at it, and it was like a plus, like I said, plus 120 or something. I said, yeah, I'm jumping on it, and I put like 5 units on it, which is a lot for me.
Yeah, that's a lot for any. It doesn't even matter what a unit is. Just 5 of them on one single bet is like, oh shit.
Right. Yeah. So I'm a little nervous about it now. I was more confident when I placed it, but
I actually feel better about it because we literally know what Gastelum's going to do now. My biggest worry for the fight for Chris Curtis to lose is Gastelum trying to like basically just point fight him to a victory like Jack was doing or what Jack did
run around
in that fight. That was my worst fear is because he has the ability to be able to do that. I was like, oh my God, this might be that Jack fight again. But he said it all week. He's like, listen, nobody has wrestled Chris Curtis. No real wrestlers wrestled him. He's wearing the wrestling wristband. His game plan coming in is to wrestle. And I actually like that good for Chris Curtis because Chris Curtis is very aware that his 100% takedown defense is a joke. He's like
in the UFC because in the PFL we've seen him out wrestled.
Right. And we have. He said the biggest difference was going to Extreme Couture because at the other places they would teach him basically don't get taken down, but once he was down he couldn't do anything. So now he's able to actually wrestle. So he's like, I might get taken down, but the goal is not to be held down and get back up. Yeah. So he's very self-aware about the whole situation. And I think that Gastelum trying to wrestle him it's better for Chris Curtis because he can defend, he can get back to his feet, and then Gastelum isn't going to have a plan B because he thinks he can just out wrestle him the whole time. So.
And judges haven't been liking desperate wrestlers.
Yeah, they hate.
And that's
when you're missing
the other
takedowns.
thing is they're in Florida, and the judges make me nervous. That's another thing. Yeah, it makes me. Florida's like Texas.
How are the Jacksonville cards? I'm trying to remember if there was a bad decision on those.
Bad.
Were
dude. They were not good. Yeah, it was. I can't remember specifically what fight it was, but. It was a lot of like it reminds me of Texas. Every time I go to Texas, it's the same thing.
Texas does get sketchy. It's crazy.
Texas is awful, man.
It's crazy. Like, and it's not even the same city. It's just like random cards and.
Dude, they had the ref that almost killed that kid as a judge the next night for UFC.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, bro? I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to cuss?
No,
I don't know.
Tell you what the fuck. I don't know.
ABC. Yeah.
But that's crazy. And then that leads me to the other thing about Grasso being the champion. You guys don't think she's going to be the champion very long?
She shouldn't have won that fight. Like, she capitalized on a mistake.
This is where I disagree with that. I disagree with she shouldn't have won that fight because you can't say that she wasn't holding her own. She won the first round. Yeah, she won the first round. She was looking great. She slowed down a little bit, and she was starting to get the bottom of the barrel. She won
the first round and then lost the next 3.
Yep, but she was winning She was winning that last one too, right? And
no, she was losing that one, and the only reason that she even got that opportunity is they got stood up. She was just getting out wrestled. She was winning the striking exchanges, but she was getting out wrestled.
I will say that, but she got up multiple times.
Correct. Oh, she didn't. So, she wasn't. Let's put it this way:
to act like it's like a fluke win. That doesn't. I mean,
she capitalized on the point.
She got her to the ground and then worked to get a rear naked choke.
It's not a fluke, and she's been saying the whole time I was winning the whole fight, and she caught me with a bullshit thing. She was practicing that, and she knew what she was doing. And when she saw it.
is
she capitalized.
when she fought somebody here. Let me look who it is, and that exact same thing happened.
Same
I was
thing
watching one
happened.
of her fights, and I
Yeah,
was like,
it was,
"Holy shit!" The exact same thing. Somebody spun, and she grabbed her, immediately got her back, and choked her out. I'll know
Yeah,
once I look at this. Hold on.
Yeah. Say, I can't remember either, so let us know. But yeah, it was the same exact thing. You've seen it before. So I just don't see. I'm putting a lot of money on her to win again. Joanne Wood, yeah.
Well, and I don't want to imply that it was a fluke, but she was going to lose that fight. That fight was going to.
Fair.
If Valentina doesn't,
so was Leon
spin,
Edwards. So was Leon Edwards, and so was
she was going to lose it, but she's got to finish. I mean, what do you want?
No. That's I completely agree, and it was not as fluky.
The better way to say it is she was losing. And then she won. Not she was going to lose a fight because she didn't lose the fight. So
that's a good way to put it, Jacob.
And I give her more credit because Israel Adesanya was winning, and then got caught. Yeah. Leon Edwards was losing, and then landed. Where Alexa won the first round, lost the next couple, and then was able to get back. She was winning all the striking exchanges, losing all the grappling exchanges.
Exactly.
So the reason I was saying is Valentina was going to win that fight is if she just kept grappling, that was her fight.
But do you think she can just continuously grapple for 5 rounds straight up?
I think she. Okay. I give Valentina a lot of credit because she's supposed to be this killer striker. She was getting outstruck and still had the championship mentality to be like, I'm not going to win these striking exchanges. I need to wrestle. And then she wrestled. Where a lot of people would have just gotten mad and stuck with it and kept trying to outstrike. Granted, she spun and got and was submitted, and there's no question she lost that fight. But if they rematch,
I just don't like the whole fluke thing. Like the whole fluke thing is.
It wasn't nearly as fluky as Leon or Izzy.
Exactly.
Or Pereira.
Yeah.
It wasn't nearly as fluky. No.
Right.
It was definitely a comeback. It was definitely a comeback win.
Yep.
She would have lost if things kept going that way, but it wasn't nearly as fluky. But I do think if they fight again, Valentina's going to wrestle the hell out of her, and that's it. And
I just think she has the ego where she's going to want those stand-up exchanges back, and she wants to win them.
I don't know how many times this needs to happen to people to realize what happened. I mean,
we'll find out this weekend.
I think the ego gets in the way
wins this weekend, then yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you guys got Pieta, right?
I am so 50-50.
I know you are. I know.
I basically have no pick. I basically have no pick. Jacob's very confident.
Yeah. I'm like you, Angelo. I'm back and forth 50-50. I still haven't put a bet. I don't know if I want to put a bet.
It's not worth it. Just if you're not confident, just watch it, and this way you just enjoy. Hey, that's how I was with Gon and John Jones. No bet, and you know how enjoyable that fight was without a bet on it. It was just
that's what I forget sometimes, man. Yeah, I just forget sometimes. Like sometimes it's just more enjoyable just to watch the fight and not have to stress out about it. I hate Jacob. Yeah,
that.
I will say with the last guy, you guys
I don't
are
have
saying
action on fights anymore. I watch Bellator. I have action on every fight.
I won a lot of money on PFL and Bellator last weekend. I will say.
I broke even, which is very good for me.
Dude, the Bubba Jenkins fight, I won $200 on the Bubba Jenkins fight.
I did have Bubba, yeah. I won on Bubba.
That's 20 units to me. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good betting for that. But yeah. I think that's all I got. Oh, what I was gonna say is the whole you and Jacob. It's a yin and yang thing, guys. You guys are both fucking great in your own ways. Don't compare yourselves to each other. You guys are great in your own ways.
I don't compare my people.
I love both of you.
I appreciate that. I don't really compare my people to myself to people smaller than me. I try not to do that. So I appreciate that, though.
You know, I measured my reach. I put it in the Discord the other day because I said that I had a crazy reach, and Fifth, who is supposed to call in later and apply for a job or whatever, he said that's cap. So I filmed myself my reach, 74 fucking inches.
Yeah, in your wet dream.
Yeah, you could scratch your knees standing up. He's like an orangutan.
Yeah, in your wet dream.
He's not tall. He has no torso. His torso, he's all arms and legs, no torso whatsoever.
Yeah.
He wears 36 length pants and medium t-shirts. He's all leg, no torso. Well, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you very much. Call in again.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. For sure, we'll do. Have a good one.
No problem. Thanks for hanging out.
Appreciate you.
Peace out, guys.
Got a little drink there too.
See ya.
Yeah.
He started with a can. Jay Teddy Bear, I'm coming to you right now. I have no idea.
Oh my God.
What's happening with this camera?
We're about to lose the channel.
This is a wild. I'm going to be hovering over the boot button. This is wild, Jacob. Here
We're
we
going
go.
to be losing.
This is what I have been looking at. Jay Teddy Bear, you're on. I've been seeing like, what the hell? Oh, Jesus. Oh, is this Joe? Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
We're getting
Christ.
catfished. All I saw was half of a costume. Is this like a
my
gimmick?
God.
Your parents are okay with this?
So no, I put in the chat, and I think Elizabeth said, I said as a joke, I'm like, if I get someone to say yeah, I'll grab my old Ted onesie to throw on for live stream.
This isn't old. You
it's
just got
old.
this.
No, I had it for a
just
while.
got this.
It's been
Dude,
washed
all I
a few
have
times.
seen here, do where you were before so Jacob can see what I've been looking at for the last 20 minutes. No, dummy. He was half in. So it was like that. And like, I was like, is that a breast? Like, what am I looking at? So I had no idea what
It's like
was
a
going
hostage.
on.
I mean, it's a hostage
Dude,
video.
it was he's got a tarp pinned up behind him and he's wearing a costume.
Dexter. Holy shit.
I was like, what? That's why I said a few times, I'm like, what is going on here, man? Holy shit.
What a fucking
I thought maybe
joke.
someone saw the comments. I'm like, oh, I think sooner or later.
I didn't know it was you. I was like, what is going on? And we've got a bunch of callers in queue. But guys, we'll get to you. Thank you very much for all of you calling in and sticking around. This is, I mean, you know what's going to happen now, Joe?
What?
Every one of these other copycats. So there have been people doing this a lot longer than us.
Yeah.
None of them had graphics. None of them had graphics. They didn't do anything creative. They all grew overnight because of COVID. So they all went from nothing to something because of COVID. But their growth is like going the other way because they haven't evolved. They haven't done anything. Jacob and I show up. We have nice, clean graphics. We actually have fun banter. We make jokes. We hang out. And now we have a call-in show. Half of these fools have graphics now. Some of the worst things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Some of these graphic, like, oh my God, are they bad? I guarantee one or two of these fools are going to try to do their own call-in show. I guarantee. You guys keep calling in like this, and it says this successful, they're going to try it. They're going to try it.
Because I had someone actually ask me where to go for good content. I'm like, you got to go to We One Picks. He's like, oh, but I know other ones. Like, he's like, oh, do they just cover fights? I'm like, yeah, they cover fights. That's all they're pretty much a fighting, type of channel. He's like, oh, I go DFS Army. They do all kinds of, other sports. I'm like, yeah, but how much you pay for your membership? He's like, well, you can do weekly.
Like $100.
for 15. There's like
Weekly for 15?
15 for weekly. Like he told me like over like $69.99 for monthly. And then the year was like over $500. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I
Like,
mean, and
but I
that's
also play other DFS sports, blah blah blah. But I'm like, well, damn, bro, I can't do all that.
well. The good news is, Joey, now that we've reconfigured the website, so Jacob has his own page, I have my own. That adds the opportunity for other content creators to come on and have their own pages. We already have a few people in queue. We're literally building their pages right now. They'll be up. And then we're going to start reaching out to other sports people, right? People that are doing football content, basketball content, baseball content, and their content are going to go on our premium as well. And it's going to stay that $10. So right now we're destroying everybody in the MMA space. There's not a
it's not
single
close.
human being. There's
Yeah,
not a
fuck you
single
guys.
human being.
Fuck you,
Honestly,
motherfuckers.
hey, we have reached out to every single one of them and said, why don't you come aboard before you're not going to be able to charge any money for anything because this is not going to go well. You're trying to charge people $30
it's
for what you
ridiculous.
got going on. I'm charging $10 for what we got going on. We have almost, I mean, I'm not even, I got to stop saying the number. The number's crazy. How many premium, because every time I say the number, people do the math. So I'm going to stop saying the number of how many premium members we have, but it's an astronomical number. Everybody else is like 100, or the most anybody outside of us has is 500. And we are like 4 to 5 times that number.
Because I remember where we were still growing from the very bottom, and now look at us now.
It hasn't even been a year, Joey.
No.
It hasn't even
I've
been
been with
1
you guys
year.
for a year, but then once the whole website and everything else came together, just rocket to the top.
We haven't had premium membership for not even a year. Premium came out in like August, maybe July. So it's not even a full year. And my point to all of this is I'm creating a space where nobody's going to be able to sell anything. How could you sell something when I'm selling what I'm selling for $10? How could you sell anything when I'm doing what I'm doing for $10? And once we add the other sports and other creators, it's not just these MMA dorks that aren't going to be able to survive. It's everybody else that's not going to be able to survive either. So It's going to be a big problem for everybody else, but Jakey and I and our true OGs. I mean, look at Jacob. Look at the dump he's living in right now. By the end of the year, he's not going to live in. It's not going to be this dump. Look at the ugh. It's not going to be that. By the end of the year, Jacob will be nowhere near a railroad track. Nowhere near one.
And
You live next to a railroad track.
It's at least a mile
It's the
away.
same goddamn railroad track. We both live next to the same goddamn railroad track.
But by
You
the time it
stupid
comes
fuck.
to you, they've added coal and all the other trash on top.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
I
live
think if it
next to the
stopped
railroad.
right here, it would still be next to your house. It's the same goddamn track.
It is the same track. I don't live nearly as close as you do, though. What is funny is my house is, I live right next to the high school football stadium, and the train tracks are over there, and I just absolutely buried you for living next. Oh well. What do you got for us, Joey? Just the costume and the.
Trying to get a couple laughs, but if anybody is still trying to look into join premium, you got to do it. I'm not just saying just because I love these guys, but at the same time, you got to do it. Like I put down this channel easily changed my life. For example, for using.
Joey made $60,000. I can't take credit for that, but Joey made 60 grand,
almost $70K, just using like over $100 on DraftKings, and that was with no bets, just pure DraftKings. That easily changed my life for the longest time and took care of me and my family.
Hey, look at that tarp. Show them the quality of that tarp. That's a $60,000 tarp.
Yeah, man, this
Look at
shit
that
is
green screen.
Hey, don't.
Is that what's the thread count on that thing?
Mom, you bleached my green screen.
I need to get a green screen.
Damn it, Mom.
You bleached my green screen.
Oh, shit.
That's a very multi-level joke. That's like there's Simpsons humor. That's Frasier. That's a Frasier level joke. Well done, Jakey. Very deep joke. There's layers to that. Layers to that joke.
Thank you.
And at least I upgraded. I'm not on a phone. I'm on a computer right now.
You are on a computer, and I don't see any ceiling pipes or anything.
That was an early Easter bunny gift.
Hey. I didn't release that to the public yet. Calm down.
That what?
Holy shit.
But this is my Easter gift. I got me a whole computer. I got me this old bougie
Easter
ass.
bunny's good, man.
Tarp.
He died
God-
for your sins,
God is
and
so
you
good.
got a tarp out of it.
Yep.
He rose,
God is so good.
he rose, and so did that tarp. Well done, Joey. Well done, Joey. My mom yelled at me today. My mom's not from America. She's an Italian from Italy.
Damn it.
She's very,
Damn, I'm so sorry.
she's very religious, as most immigrants are. I grew up that way. I'm not very religious now, but I grew up pretty religious. And I made a Jesus joke the other day to my mom. I was talking to her on the phone. I talked to my mom almost every day. I'm a good Italian boy.
You not talk about Jesus like that?
And my mom was like, actually, it was today. She yelled at me today. She goes, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I just cooked up some octopus and this. I'm like,
Do
what
the
fuck
accent,
making-"
please, so people really
I can't. do it.
Please do. Please.
I was like, "Why? I can't do it." Now that I'm on the spot, I definitely it'll
You
be
can- you
Russian.
can.
It'll be Russian for some reason.
No.
I won't be able to do it.
You don't know how your mom sounds?
Anyway, she's like, I'm making octopus. I'm like, why are you making octopus? She's like, I can't eat
I'm
meat.
making the octopus.
And that's not how she. I was like, that's not till tomorrow.
Octopussy.
Okay. I was like, that's not till tomorrow. Good Friday is tomorrow. She's like, you can't eat meat on Thursday. I was like, is Good Thursday? She's like, it's Holy Thursday. Today is the day that he was crucified. And she goes, and in 3 days he rises.
Jesus Christ. And the circles of I am.
She goes, and in 3 days he rises. And I was like, I can't wait to see where he pops up. And she was like, don't talk like that. Man. I didn't raise you like this. It's like, of course you fucking did. Like, well, of course you did. Who did? So,
Satan, apparently.
That's the devil. The devil did it. What's crazy is people down here in Texas are far more religious than we're up there. But it's a different, not to get all religious.
It's a different passion.
It
You can see it in their eyes.
So growing up, I grew up, my mom's from Italy. I grew up Roman Catholic. It is
Should have
God-fearing
been an
Catholic.
Italian Catholic.
Let's put it this way: if you're
weren't
Rome,
from
Italy,
Rome.
Italy.
Oh.
If a baby, if my kid DIED'd, right, and they're not baptized, straight to hell. They go straight to hell. So
not sure
they're
where-
born.
This was
They're-
a successful show, but I don't know where this is.
Well,
going
hold
right
on,
now.
straight to hell. But down
shit.
here, like Tiffany, my wife, she's a Baptist. All her neighbors are Baptist.
Oh my god.
Everybody's happy. You're good. You're not born evil. You're good. You don't have to be saved. It's very, very different. Very interesting. Everybody's got Easter signs. Friendly. You go to a church by me. Kneel, stand. Here's the basket. Put some money in it. Joey, what the fuck's going on?
I don't know. I was listening to you. It's an interesting story.
No, but like the glasses. What's going on?
I'm blind, so I'm trying to read the small writing.
What do you got for us? We got Corey. I see you in Q, and Vicious. I see you there as well.
No, I just pretty much came in here, just say what's up like I always do.
Fucking
try to
just
get
stay
on.
in here. Just stay in here.
Okay.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
You don't tell me twice, Jacobs.
Oh my god.
Last time you called in, you shit all over Jacob.
We've put our
And I keep on
differences
you for almost
aside.
being 40.
We've put
I'll
our
be 40 in
differences
June, and I expect a big celebration, frankly.
Maybe I'll give you a nice little donation.
It's funny, my mom's, no, I don't want the money. I mean, I want the money, not your money.
Okay.
But my mom's like, oh, I'll fly down and I'll come for your 40th.
A lot
It's
of
like-
mom stuff today, huh?
I talk to my mom my mommy almost every day. And it's like, we're moving.
Must be nice to feel loved.
The true OGs, actually, Joey's a true OG. Joey has seen multiple backgrounds. You saw the movie room where I said, I see you come. What was it?
I swallow.
I swallow cum. Where I just
Thanks
read
for
the comment.
donation. I swallow cum. It's like, Angela, are you fucking serious right now?
That was early days. I didn't know that people would do that to us. So I owned that house. We sold that house. Then we moved. And that was the big, like, wide open background with the couch behind
That's how we
it.
afforded the website.
And then I sold that house. So we moved to be close to my wife's work. Then we realized life was better where we were. So then we sold that house, moved back here, and now this is temporary and should be in a new place in a couple of weeks. And my mom's like, I'll come down for your 40th. And, listen, I love my mom, and I'll never eat better than when she's down here making that food. My girls love her. But it's like, I'm not trying to hang out with my mom on my 40th. Like,
That's not nice, Angel.
like, come on, Mom, why don't you come 2 weeks after that? And then we'll do something. Oh, well, Joey, next time, fly your ass to Texas. Jacob and I. Jacob doesn't really go outside. We'll take you to the
I'm not
Star.
gonna be- you
Hey,
can do that.
I'm an outside guy.
We'll take you to the Star. The Cowboys headquarters is an amazing place. The PGA moved their headquarters up the street. I don't golf, but Jacob, why don't me, you, and Casey go golf at the PGA? It's like an amazing course, apparently. And Frisco residents get 50% off.
Kind of embarrassed him last time.
Who, Casey? You guys are 1-1.
Yeah, kind of embarrassed him last time.
You're
He was cursing.
1-1.
He was not having a good time.
He was not having it. Well, he's the most competitive person I know outside of me.
And
I
me.
gotta
And
be
he's
careful
and he's
about
more
that.
athletic. He's 1,000 times more athletic than I'll ever be.
Apparently not more athletic than me.
Well, golf isn't really an athlete sport, but I hear you.
Yeah, you think so?
I do think so.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, put that to bed. But yeah. Any last words?
You talking to me or Jacob?
You, but I'll leave you on. Let's bring Corey on. You stay here. Don't be a fucking weirdo, Joe.
I'm just gonna.
Oh,
grab
we're
him
going to four stack this thing? We're going
Yeah,
four
it's
wide
fine.
into,
give it a
into
try.
turn one?
Here
Right,
we go.
Joey? You appreciate that.
Corey.
Oh, Corey's
Oh,
back.
jeez. Oh, Corey. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking ripping
Your
it.
parole officer see what you're doing?
Oh, I'm a good guy. You know,
What's going on, man? Last time you called in, you had that wild parlay. Did that hit? Or it all comes down to this? It all comes down to Pereira.
oh no, I'm about to say, yeah, Cheeto ruined it. And
Oh, that's right. You went 3 underdogs. Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah.
Fucking Cheeto.
Cheeto sucks.
All right, we're gonna get it back with Alex. Look, I got 500 upon Alex. I got
Shit.
300 on Chris Curtis. I'm about to put another 500 upon Alex. Stop playing with me. We getting the money back.
So
What's that?
That's
It has
the
a
only
name.
way to be. That's the,
It has a name.
What an
Joey.
inspiration.
Hey, I'm like Jacob. I'm a gambler.
That's
feel
right.
me?
I mean, I'm cut from the same cloth.
Real quick, Joey, I'm gonna kick you because is Joey frozen on your screen too?
Nah, I'm not frozen.
Jacob, is he
Nah, you're
frozen for you?
frozen.
You're frozen as
Just
hell.
fucking pounding that beer.
Yeah, you're frozen chugging that beer. So I'm gonna kick you. Come back in a bit, but you're frozen as hell just chugging that beer on my screen. So I'm gonna kick you.
though, huh?
It is a great
Holy
screenshot.
shit.
Joey,
You
when
gotta-
you
that
watch
should be a
this,
profile picture.
when you watch this back, just screenshot it for yourself. Go ahead, kick you. All right, Joey's gone. Real quick, sorry. $1.99 super chat from Jordan. Looking forward to the Saturday stream, Jakey boy. Thank you very much,
Yes,
Jordan.
sir.
I'm very annoyed Jacob's streaming. He's supposed to be hanging out with the boys. Hey, Corey,
Yeah.
would you rather hang out with the boys, drink, play some yard games, or talk to strangers on the internet? Which one would you rather do?
I'm chilling with the boys. I'm like,
My man, Corey gets it. Corey gets it. Jacob would rather talk to strangers on the internet
I'd rather
than
be
hang
there
out
for
with the
everyone in
boys.
chat right now. I
making money.
can't let my people down.
money at the same time.
Listen, I appreciate it because it's going to grow the channel, which benefits me. It benefits Jacob. I appreciate that. But all I ask is for pay-per-views. Well, we lost Corey. All I ask is for pay-per-views.
Boom, back.
He's back. Is Jacob comes over and hangs out like a man. And we lost him again. Okay. All right, Corey, I got to kick you. I don't know what's going on with your internet, but it is not good. All right, Corey's gone. Fifth, is this you calling in for
here
your
we go,
job
everybody.
interview?
This is what. Hold on, let me go pee. Actually, don't talk. Yeah, I'm gonna pee real quick.
Well, he can talk.
No,
but
no,
I'll,
no, but
I'll
don't
wait.
do the-
I'll
don't
wait for the
fucking-
interview. Okay, Fifth, can you
Don't
hear
say a
us?
fucking word.
Fifth, you called in for a job interview. Can you hear us? What a fucking joke. This guy calls in for a job interview. No camera on. He's messing with the mute button, I see. You probably have the wrong audio input device selected. On your screen, there's an audio input device. I'm gonna hide you till you figure that shit out. You figured out, Fifth? Absolute clown show. Yeah, you were frozen. I will kick you in a minute, Joey.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fifth is coming on for a job interview.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, but he nothing like applying for a job with your camera off and not knowing how to use your microphone.
Oh shit. What kind of work? What kind of part of the website you trying to do?
Well, we're about to find the fuck out, aren't we?
Oh shit.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
We'll
go back
find
in the video, and he said it was frozen. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like,
You were frozen
oh,
like this, chugging a beer, dead frozen.
Hey, my new screen.
Your audio worked. The video was bad.
Oh wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? Jacob?
Fifth couldn't get his audio to work. So here, Joey, I'm going to kick you real quick.
That's fine.
Don't worry. We got Corey, Fifth, and Vicious has been waiting very patiently. You're going to have to wait a little
Don't worry,
longer.
I'm gonna watch it on my TV anyway. If you
All
guys
right.
want me back on, I'll hop back on.
Okay. You sit there waiting for the call. Don't move an inch. Just wait for that call. Okay. Goodbye, motherfucking dirty fuck.
That was me.
Joey,
I kicked him. So I'm gonna put some ice in here. You chat real quick, and then I gotta kick you because somebody's calling in for a job interview, and this is gonna be the fucking gold. Because I'm not hiring this motherfucker. Don't tell him. But we're gonna do the interview anyway. Let me get some ice. You can talk. I'll still hear you, and Jacob can talk.
okay, so I mean, I always got a fight that I'm thinking about that's up in the future. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm thinking about the Hamzat fight, man.
What Hamzat fight? Just who he's gonna fight next?
No, they got the odds up on there. I think he's fighting.
I don't think anything's been announced. They random futures up there sometimes,
he's on
but
DraftKings right now.
he is fighting.
Yeah.
Was it like just announced?
No, the bets are on DraftKings.
For
Well, who the
DraftKings
fuck
to
is he
have it-
fighting then?
For DraftKings to have it is interesting because they don't do futures like BetOnline does.
Who is he fighting?
Go check it out real quick because my phone be tweaking.
We don't have DraftKings. We're in Texas.
You don't? Hold on.
No. Oh, all right. See ya. Absolute shit show this is. Absolute shit
He
show.
doesn't have a fight.
No,
It's got to be a future.
It's Costa.
Yeah, it's Hamzat fighting Costa.
Oh, that's
What are
just
the
a rumor.
odds?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, I just checked.
What are the odds?
It's on. I got DraftKings. I'm in Illinois.
Illinois. I like how you had the
You,
S.
I was gonna say you put the S
Yeah.
isn't silent.
Kamzat, I think he steamrolls him.
If he wrestles, he steamrolls him. But if he wants to play that striking game, the same game that he played with with Gilbert Burns, he's not gonna make it.
Against Costa?
I think Costa's not Gilbert Burns. I think if Hamzat stands with him and plays that stupid game, I think Costa beats his ass.
What?
Gilbert Burns almost beat him. Gilbert Burns almost beat him. A 55-pounder. Costa will. If Hamzat plays the striking game. If he wants to wrestle, then he smokes him, obviously.
I think Costa been sipping on that secret juice.
Secret juice. I couldn't stand Costa for a while. I'm really starting to like him, though. Because now he's just so weird.
Dude, he
and
played
just
hardball
leaned into-
UFC, and they fucking paid him. So good for him. Because
Yeah,
he was
there's-
like, I'm done, whatever. And I think the UFC saw everything that he was building around him.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, let's throw a little bit more at him. Because we could
Well,
use
because
this guy.
he's never been in a boring fight. He's not a Marvin Vettori. Like, he's never been in a boring fight.
He got
He's
Yoel
got
to
a social
fight.
media.
Nobody gets
Yeah.
Yoel to fight.
The Romero fight was kind of a bomber. I'm not.
Yeah.
No, and nobody was getting Yoel to fight. He was just like a statue in a lot of his fights.
Yeah.
Well, and even when he fought Izzy, he lost, but it wasn't like he didn't go out. He went out like a man. Like, he went out there, he tried to fight. So, yeah.
Kind of Izzy let Izzy counter them. He was just trying to counter Izzy the whole time.
100%. 100%.
But
What do you got for us before I let you go and do this job interview?
what do you think about a parlay? Alex with Chris Curtis and Arnold Allen. That's who I had all up on the ticket at first. I'm just gonna put those three, bet 200.
I haven't
1,500, 1,600.
I haven't fully decided on the Arnold Allen fight yet. I might fade that entirely because I have no idea what the hell's going to happen.
Became a bigger underdog. He was like plus 130, plus 140. He's plus 150 right now.
The problem is we just don't know what Holloway's going to look like because we've only seen him fight like one human being in the last 5 years. So it's just hard to gauge, you know what I mean, what he is. What do you think, Jacob?
Already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I will say that when I was in Vegas, I saw Max
He was
Holloway walk
huge.
by, and he was. I can't believe that guy makes 145 pounds. That guy was a fucking monster. I was like, holy shit, that's Max Holloway. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll have to really dive into that because I'm a little bit biased because I'm an Arnold Allen guy. So initially, my initial thought is like, oh yeah, underdog money on Arnold Allen. Yeah, I'll take that all day. But lately, the people that I thought, like on this card, like Luana, there was a few people that I was like, I think this person's going to win. Then I really dove into it. I'm like, holy shit, they're going to get smoked. So I'll have to dive into it more. But my initial lean is obviously Arnold Allen.
I'm almost, like you said with Luana, I'm almost full Watterson at this point. She posted a picture on Instagram today. And I'm not like you creeping through the Instagram and just hit the feed. Full 6-pack, ready to go. She looks in phenomenal shape.
Somebody put it in
She
Discord.
looks in phenomenal shape. It's like, oh shit. And her takedown defense against Carla Esparza was solid. And it's like that same takedown defense, and she can have the striking.
She actually said in one of those fights or something that she regretted not wrestling more against Esparza, like offensive wrestling more, and she's trying to add that more in her game. You saw that against Lemos, right? She got
she
two
took Lemos down, no problem.
easy takedowns, and obviously she got her neck taken, but that was actually a jumping guillotine. That wasn't even on a takedown. Like she was already up to her feet, and she jumped into that guillotine, so it was kind of a weird situation. But I think she comes in and just wrestles the shit out of Luana. I honestly do.
So you're saying put 100 down upon Michelle Walker?
She's the lock of the week.
Hey, I know.
One
I
of
got
them.
too faded. I got the man, but you said always, never, ever bet on heavyweights and female fighters. Hey, Valentina and Amanda Nunes then sold me.
But I think if you're going to, you might as well just pick the dog if you're going to.
Yeah, if you're going to bet on women's MMA, although the most successful women's MMA bets we've had recently were on two good-sized favorites, Holly Holm and that hottie. What the hell's her name? The Brazilian.
They're all hot to me.
Hey, you know.
Amanda Ricci. Well, Corey.
Tabitha Ricci.
Tabitha Ricci. Yeah, Amanda
I was like,
Rivas.
Amanda, what
Amanda
the fuck?
Rivas.
I was like, who the fuck is a fucking Amanda Ricci?
I got to let you
Holy
go to do
shit.
this interview, but what I will say is I wouldn't parlay 2 dogs. I would just go straight money to Alex.
If you're gonna do it, go
and if
fucking
you-
5 of them.
Don't. If you're gonna,
Yeah.
if you're gonna
do
bet
it,
on
you gotta
Alex,
fucking pull your dick out and do it.
I would bet Alex, and if you win that money, I would take half of it and then put it on the next underdog. I wouldn't just parlay 2 dogs. You don't need to.
What
You're already
pussy
getting
shit.
plus money.
Oh my god, what a pussy.
Yeah, I am a pussy when it comes to that. Slow and steady, man. Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
I appreciate you guys for the show. The show's awesome.
Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Subscription, go subscribe to the show. Let's get this money.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you and Vicious, who has been patiently waiting, are both regular callers. Appreciate you both very, very much. So thank you for calling in. Let's see, dude. Vicious, I promise I'll get to you. I know you're sitting there very patiently,
He's probably still on the phone with Sprint.
We're gonna interview Fifth. Fifth, you are on. Have you figured out your audio situation?
Oh fuck!
What an absolute pussy! What an absolute pussy! Fifth, you're on right now. I could turn his camera on, by the way. He's not even like it's all black. There's nothing going on here. He's just touching buttons. Look at him. Oh, mute, unmute. This dude. For anybody watching that doesn't know what's going on, he is literally calling in for a job interview that he's been begging for. Begging for.
Oh,
we can hear you. We heard you for a second.
Oh, there we got it.
I had the wrong thing up.
Listen, you're not gonna do a job interview without the camera on.
You really want to see me that bad?
I told you he was gonna say that.
I mean, what kind of joke is this?
I literally said he's gonna make you turn that fucking camera on.
I'll turn it on. There we go. I did it.
Yo, what's
Yeah.
up?
See, turn it horizontal like an adult. This is what you wore to an interview? Oh, and a fucking cigarette? Okay.
How do you turn it? I'm on my phone.
How do you turn it? Let's explain to the guy in a
Holy
job interview how you
shit.
turn a phone
These
horizontal.
Canadians, huh?
Just turn it horizontal.
You want it like this?
It's not gonna auto switch though.
All right, then I guess
fucked.
just hold it
We're
vertical.
fucked.
What a fucking joke. All right, turn it
No,
vertical.
go the other way. Angela didn't know shit.
Just leave it. Just put it
Oh my
vertical,
God, I've never been
like
so
a
dizzy
person.
in my life.
Just put it vertical. Turn the fuck.
There
okay.
you go.
Okay,
Holy shit.
so people who are watching don't know what's going on here. You've been begging for a job.
Begging.
Then you call into the show, can't figure out your audio
you
situation.
do look like Taito Ivasa. You said that in the Discord one time, and I was like, I wonder what this guy really look. You fucking do look like Taito Ivasa.
Fine. If you had to pick a UFC fighter, I'm probably pretty close to Tai Tuivasa.
That's good, man.
Yeah, congrats. He's definitely the hottest of all the male
We should
fighters.
just, somebody says, oh my God, these guys got Taito Ivasa. We should just pretend this is Ty. Can you come back with your name, Taito
Just
Ivasa?
change- he
and-
can
and
change his-
pretend-
I could change
and
his
pretend, and pretend that you're Taito Ivasa for the fucking gram.
I got it. There
Can
we
you do
go.
the New Zealand? There you go. Can you do the Australian accent
Oi!
for us?
So, no, I can't. I can't do it.
Just say oi and drink out of. Just say oi. Here's part of the interview. Say oi and drink out of your shoe.
Oi.
Yeah, do a shoey.
And drink out of this shoe.
I ain't drinking out of the shoe.
Wow.
Pussy.
Yeah,
This
well,
is the
that's not
fucking-
going good. I mean, the
Jacob
boss is
humps
asking
his
you to
shit.
do something, and you're not
Yeah.
you're not doing it. So
Jacob has
what's going on
impregnated his chair on more than one occasion.
Yeah.
On more than one. Look at that. That's his
Angela
third
says
chair.
jump. I say hi, how high? And it's high.
Yeah, way too high, unfortunately. Way too high. So listen, you legitimately, in all seriousness, you're calling in for a job interview. We're gonna sit
And
down.
this is dead serious too.
This is dead serious. We're gonna sit down. I'm gonna pretend you're not wearing a hoodie, smoking cigarettes on an indoor
Chain
stoop.
smoking cigarettes.
I don't
man.
know
You
how
put
you're
those
on
things
an.
down.
Where are you that you're on an indoor stoop right now?
It's a garage.
My garage.
Jesus, you never seen a garage before? A fucking Northeast accent? Where fucking answer was that? What's a garage?
It just didn't. I don't know. I guess garage makes sense. It's just like a framed. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway,
What the fuck? It's a fucking garage.
anyway,
Holy
you're
shit.
calling for a job interview.
By the way,
Yeah,
I hate this fucking guy Fifth, by the way. Taito Ivasa.
Somebody
Like, we
says
take that out of the way.
I bet he's barefoot. Are you barefoot?
No, I got shoes on.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
It's a foot fetish, dude. I bet you're wearing socks right now. I bet you're not even naked on your feet.
All right, so this is supposed to be a job interview. This is top 5. Like, yeah, this is absolute trash city for sure.
Tell us what you can bring.
Yeah, tell us what position. What position are you looking for, and why do you think you would excel?
I want this serious too. I want you to fucking.
And why would you excel at that position?
I could be a good content writer. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
People enjoy my content. They think I'm funny.
Okay. Do you have references on that?
Making random comments on Discord is not creating content. So why don't you elaborate a little bit and talk about what you would add that we don't already have?
Well, I don't know how much I'd add, but...
Do you have a real job in real life? Do you have a job? You have an actual job?
I actually do.
And what do you do?
Look at that garage. That's a 2-car garage. I guarantee you that.
I actually do accounting.
There's a 0% chance you're doing accounting, Freddie, but your spelling errors are atrocious.
No accountant has ever smoked cigarettes like that. I'll tell you that. Because
Not since 1956.
How much you want to bet?
Are you a CPA or just like I do accounting because you have a spreadsheet at work?
No, I went to university for accounting. Not a licensed CPA. I didn't go for like 7 years.
And did you graduate with an accounting degree?
Yes.
You have your diploma?
I think we all kind of have an accounting degree.
HR is going to need to check that. You have your diploma? Did he say yes? Did you answer that?
I said I have one, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's get back. A serious question. What do you want to do? And more than what do you want to do? And why do you think you would do it well?
Well, I mean, as far as working for the company, I don't know, but I'll talk about some fights if you want.
I mean, this is bad. You're trying to get a job. Sell it. Do something.
I don't know. What do you want me to sell?
You motherfucker. Dummy.
Hey, sell me this pen. Sell me this pen.
Oh.
Sell me this pen. Yeah. It's a brown Sharpie.
No. Sell me my own premium.
I mean, I don't know. It's a pretty tough task right there.
Selling our premium is top 5 easiest things in the world to do.
I don't know, man.
Top 5 easiest things to do.
You're gonna going. Really high level sales guys for that position, you know, like you're gonna need some real experts in that thing, I think. Heavy commissions too. You have to give these guys a lot of things.
We do pay heavy commissions to affiliates. Anybody looking to be affiliate, you could get heavy commissions. Just apply to be an affiliate. So far, tied to Ivasa over here, no affiliate deal. Definitely not an actual job. Can you write?
You're fucking with me. You actually don't think I'm an accountant?
What would make me think? What, based on this interaction or any other interaction, would give me the slightest inkling that you could do anything productive?
Well, that's a little bit rude.
I'm trying to.
That's a little bit rude.
You called in hoping to get hired.
You invited me on.
You were trying to get hired in Discord. I said, call into the show. We'll do it. And then you called in, and I said...
Angelo, to be fair to him, you really have set a pretty negative tone off the start for this interview.
I'm not trying to... I said, what do you want to do, and what could you bring to the table? And you're like...
But they're kind of leading questions. I mean, they're kind of,
right.
You know... I don't agree with the interview style.
Okay, Jacob runs the interview. Jacob's running the interview.
No, this is your thing. So, I'm just saying, I agree, tied to Ivasa. That
it was a very basic question. It was a very basic question. You said you wanted it. Hey, guys, I saw the open positions at We Want Picks. Let me apply. Okay, what position you'd be applying for, and what are you looking to do?
I'll be a writer for you.
There you go. There's a solid answer.
What are you going to write about? Have you written before? Do you have any examples of stuff you've written?
You just asked him 3 goddamn questions in a row. Ask a question and let him give an answer.
Interviews aren't yes/no questions, Jacob.
What do you want me to write about?
There you go. Good question. Now we got it back and forth. This is good. See, when you make things the way you're supposed to be, Angelo, people can succeed. You put them in an atmosphere to fail, and I don't know why.
What would you? What would you
You're
like
in your own head now, like, oh, maybe I was.
I am not in my own head, I assure you. What would you like to write about that would benefit We Want Picks? Hey, guys, I could write about XYZ, and I think it would do well for these reasons. What would you like to write about?
Well, I mean, I could write about MMA fights for you. It seems a little.
There you go. Right there you go.
All right.
That's what we're looking for. Is that not what we're looking for?
Tell you
Good
what,
answer.
I think we're going to hire you. All I need is your social security number. I need your banking information so I know how to pay you. I need your social security number, your mother's maiden name, a couple other details, and we'll get you squared away.
He gets paid in the Queen's bill.
There's no Queen of Canada.
They still do the Queen thing.
Yeah.
You have a Queen?
No, we pay homage to
the Queen of England. Yeah, you didn't know the Canadians still love the Queen? What the fuck? What the fuck? What a stupid asshole you are, huh? It's on their money. The Queen's on the money.
Guess how much I give a fuck.
Wow. That's
about Canadian money.
Hey, Fifth. Hey, I apologize on his behalf. That's disrespectful.
I know it's a little bit rude.
Yeah.
So what?
To disrespect the Queen of LP, what does she do? Well, nothing anymore, but
yeah, she sleeps. What?
Well, we'll see Sunday.
What's your greatest strength?
We'll see if she pops back up Sunday. You know what I mean? She might be coming out as well.
I'm gonna need. I mean, this is an interview. At least give us the basic bullshit. Best strengths, weaknesses. What you're looking to do.
You don't just open-ended like that. Let's give him a path. Ask a specific question.
I'm not asking yes or no questions.
What is your greatest strength?
All right, my greatest strength is my ingenuity and my ability to think quickly on my feet.
There you go. See, you ask direct questions. You get direct answers.
My ability to think on my feet is.
Here we go. This will tell us a lot.
Okay. All right. Your ability to think on your feet. Tell me a joke.
No.
Tell me a joke.
No.
Tell me a joke.
What is your greatest weakness?
No.
Ooh, that's a good one. My greatest weakness.
Sounds like he doesn't even have any because he can't even think of any.
I was just going the same way as Jacob. I don't really have many.
There you go. That's a great answer. That's what you want to hear. I don't have any weaknesses either. This is perfect.
None.
Nope.
How tall are you?
6'4".
Yep.
You'd be the second tallest employee here. Yeah, I don't know. I love him.
I mean, I've turned 180 on Fifth just in the last 7 minutes.
This is by all accounts a horrific interview, but
I thought it was going pretty well.
Yeah, I thought we were
starting to make.
This is what happens when you come into a process like this with biases and you can't put your biases aside. Apparently, he's got an anti-Canada thing I didn't even know existed.
You know,
anti-Queen thing.
Quite rude when I started here.
Yeah, that was.
I think we're getting a little bit of a rapport going now. It's getting a little bit better as we go.
The chat thinks he should be hired.
I bet they do. So why don't you go ahead, write me something, and we'll look at it. We'll go from there.
All right.
What would you like to write about?
MMA.
There you go. Great answer.
I'm going to ask you for one article.
What a stupid question. You already fucking asked it once.
I'm going to ask you for one article. What would the topic of that article be?
Ooh. That's interesting. Good question.
Well, if we're doing about MMA, we're doing about MMA breakdowns for We Want Picks. I'd probably be breakdown about this upcoming card.
There you go.
So you're going to write an article breaking down an entire card? Yeah. Tell you what.
Yeah,
let's do
easy.
This. We need more clickbait shit. Give me a solid clickbait headline.
Ooh.
And then you're gonna go. Then you're gonna go write an article about it. And if it's solid, you're the new. You're the new clickbait guy.
Again. What do you guys say we?
Give me a clickbait headline, MMA related. Of course.
Guys, over the weekend, what I need you to do.
Angelo tracks down. Who's that guy you picked against that sucked the other weekend? You wanted to wrestle. What's his name? William Knight.
Oh yeah, William Knight fucking blows.
Oh yeah. Angelo gets beat up by William Knight.
Yeah, there we go. I like that.
That's not clickbait.
I like that. Yeah. Well, actually, you're right. It isn't clickbait because I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about fights?
Clickbait is Jacob's horrific face scar. No, I like legit clickbait. Like I actually had this debate with Josh, the website guy, because our weekend review videos are amazing. They're hilarious. They're awesome, but they don't get a lot of views. And he was like, you need a clickbait headline. You're not getting the views because the headline is just like, oh, weekend review. The headline should be, because last week I told that whole story about my friend doing a fruit basket. And he's like, the headline should be like, he put his dick where? I was like, oh, Jesus.
What?
Were you not here for the fruit basket story?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so you're not even
he doesn't watch
avid.
this
Well,
shit.
yeah, he's not even.
He's just in Discord 24/7. He doesn't have time for this
An
shit.
absolute joke. All right, tell you what. You write me an article, all seriousness, and then I got to let you go because you're basically saying nothing. This is pretty bad. You write me an article. I'm being 100% serious. We need writers. You write an article. It's decent. We'll figure something out.
All right.
Are you the absolute muppet that applied? Somebody applied. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read it.
Anything.
What'd you say?
I never sent anything in.
Some muppet. I'm going to read it to you. Some muppet. Hold on. I'm opening my email. Some muppet applied for a writing job, content writer, and it starts off with, I am a PhD nuclear physicist with a specialization in deterministic and stochastic transportation methods for high energy density physics simulations. I currently have a day
hire
job.
This guy? Why didn't we fucking hire this guy?
I currently have a day job and I'm not looking to leave. I also, however, have developed a tool for MMA DFS that I would like to show you and gauge your interest. I mean, I should reach out to the fucking guy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I saw the first sentence and I'm
He
like,
can
this
have
can't-
my job. I don't give a fuck.
I saw the first sentence. I was like, this cannot be real. I'm a nuclear physicist. Is that a thing? Is that an
It's
actual
Bob
job?
Lazar. It's fucking Bob Lazar's figured out fucking MMA.
Does that actually exist? So, anyway, well, listen, I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate that you smoked 8 cigarettes halfway through this interview. Write us something, send it over, and as long as it doesn't reek of ash and actually is coherent without spelling issues, maybe we can figure something out.
See, you know what? You lied. You were a pretty big dick this whole time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm kind of an asshole in general. Yeah.
You know, I've been nothing but nice this whole interview.
Yeah, well.
I didn't shit on We Want Picks once.
And how could you?
I mean, like, you know,
Eh?
it's just a spreadsheet. But.
Okay, well, that's that. Send your article. Send your article. Vicious. You've been waiting a good hour. How you doing?
Oh, what's up, buddy?
We're all right, man. How are you? Thanks for waiting. Sorry it took so long. There was just it's been a wild show. We haven't had 2 minutes without a call. It's amazing.
No, that's good. First things right off the bat, I think Corey definitely, like, as far as the terminology, like living in, you know, St. Louis area and living over in Illinois, you know.
Wait, hold on. You don't pronounce the S. Corey does.
Yeah, well, it's different parts of Illinois. I'm from Chicago, which, you know, it's Chicago, Illinois. You know what I mean? You got to say it the way it's supposed to be said. He's from down here, which I don't blame him for saying it's Illinois, because, you know, it is whatever you want to say it. But I think we're from the same part. Like, he's right over the water. Corey, if you're still in here, like, tap back in. I think he stays, like, right over the water, which is what they say, the terminology as far as down here. Like, which, you know, him having DraftKings, that's how I am able to have DraftKings or FanDuel. I have to drive over, which is like 20 minutes from the crib. But I'm
why? Because it's okay. You got to cross the state line.
I'm on the border. Yeah, I'm in the border.
Yeah,
I only moved down here for work. You know what I mean? But speaking of work,
Yana is going to put that work on Rob Font.
Yeah, I'm more. I can't wait to see, like. Honestly, I'm really excited for the Chris Curtis fight. Like, I'm sure everybody said it, but I'm really excited for that just because to the contrary. I like the way he carries himself. You know, like we said, he's hardworking. I've bet him a lot before. He's paid me money before, so I'm excited to probably throw some big money on him this week as well too. But yeah, back to the work subject, bro. Y'all could have just called me. I'd have signed up for work a long time ago.
He reached out. He reached out to us, and then showed up in a hoodie, ripping butts in his garage.
Yeah, I've been a salesman since 18. You know what I mean?
What do you sell?
I've sold everything, but right now I'm selling car coverage. But
that's right. Oh my God, car coverage.
Yep.
You call my phone and say, hey.
No, I work for the company where everybody calls in. It's the biggest one. I don't have to call nobody. It's actually awesome.
Okay, good. What? Who do you have in this week's main event? Have you told us this before and I've forgotten?
Big paw time.
Yeah.
Big paw time. Stone hands.
I'm a limp dick, soft, wet noodle. I can't make a hardline decision on that fight to save my life. I see both sides. Like Jacob said it best. This dude won this fight 3 times already. What are we talking about? You're right.
Hey,
but also,
Joe back in. Joe's my guy. Like I like the hustle and the DraftKings. I've definitely been trying to make a big win like him. I've kind of faded it for the last 3 main events. I've just been focused on sports books, but. Yeah, Joe's my guy. Tap him back in if he wants to tap back in. I love to talk to Joe about.
He's sitting here. Here you go, Joe. Joe and Vicious. You're both on.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? Man. Speaking of your DraftKings, I know we want picks. $10 a month has already provided the optimal plays for DraftKings. But if you had to give out a pick to the people, if your exposure, which we talk about a lot in DraftKings, your exposure is on a lot of one guy. Who are you rocking with this week? Who's that one guy that's got pretty much through and throughout the lineups?
Who was that question for?
You, ding dong.
No, I'm so sorry. At first, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know I was freaking on until I looked. I'm like, oh shit.
Yes, sir.
But honestly, I like who's Sam Hughes fighting?
Oh yeah, fucking Amorim.
I really think
Jaqueline.
I know she has
Amorim.
all her wins in round 1. I know one's by TKO, but I didn't really see that fight. But I saw most of her other fights where she won by sub. I don't know if she gets it done early in round 1, but I have a feeling if it gets over round 1, it's gonna be takedown, repeat. Hughes usually doesn't get held on her back, so it wouldn't shock me if she gets between like 4 to 5 takedowns and then potentially jumps to back for a sub in round 2.
Yeah.
So you're on Jaqueline, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. And don't you guys like the way I work, man? I come in the stream and I ask the people questions. Like, I've already got a job. But speaking of job, where's my employee shirt at?
I actually ordered the shirt. It's through our merch shop is through Spring. It takes a little while. Okay. Like, because everything is print on demand, meaning I don't have shirts in a box that I mail. I order it through Spring and then it gets shipped. It is on demand. It takes weeks. Not to shit on my own merch shop, but that's just sort of how it works. It's all print on demand. Otherwise, I can't stock every shirt design we have in 15 sizes. So,
100%. But
you're getting it.
Awesome. I love the value in Amorim. Like, I think that honestly, and Joe, you could attest to this too. The last few weeks, and my buddy, his name's Lucian, bro. He's probably been a UFC fan for probably like 20 plus years, and
yep.
He's and when I get his analysis, he's always got a tie to an older fighter. You know what I mean? And so he'll take the Guido. He'll take that's just heart telling him, but. The thing that we noticed every week, it's one of these fighters that's no one really thinking about that scores the 130 points, and I think that could be Amorim this weekend. I also think that could be the Ignacio guy.
He's gonna
Bahamondes.
I think he may need a lot of volume and then potentially get a late finish, maybe. Unless he does.
He's $9,500 though.
Yeah, he might need that under 1 minute finish. Then with some volume with a TKO, maybe with a knockdown. But unless he goes 3 rounds and does exactly what we did to like the Roosevelt Roberts, that's going to be close.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Action Man was the 130 mark this week.
But I think another sleeper that could break it is Nuerdanbieke. If he survives that early onslaught from Garcia, and then he actually just chain wrestles Garcia for the whole 3 rounds, that could be a sneaky play at 89.
Yeah, I agree. As far as like tapping into, like, I've been seeing a lot of what Corey was saying as far as like, yeah, it's a rumor, but I mean, it's everywhere about the Cosmo and Paolo fight and
Costa.
Paolo. Yeah, and Paolo's, he's out here, promoting himself in the right way, as far as like putting himself out there, especially with the secret stuff. You know what I mean? The good Michael
Secret
Jordan
juice.
reference. And, yeah, it's a Michael Jordan reference. It's a Chicago thing. I felt.
Is it really? I didn't know that. What is it a reference to?
Space Jam.
In Space Jam, they talk about secret juice.
Secret stuff. It was water.
Yeah, secret stuff in the water bottle.
Jesus.
It was
Dude, fucking that movie came out in 1992. I don't
Bro, I
remember
was
that
born in
shit.
'93.
Yeah, I was born in
You were
92.
born in 93?
Have you only
Yeah,
seen
I was born in
it once?
92.
Yeah, I'm 29.
I mean, I've seen Space Jam 50 times.
My mom's not from this country, Jacob. I watched
Okay, I get you that.
the weirdest shit growing up.
Hey,
I didn't listen to regular music.
Who knows?
You have no idea the bullshit I would watch. You know what? By the song I would hear on repeat, Shkapalapa Pee, and it's about this little kid that has to pee, and he holds it in. That's the song. Shkapalapa Pee, Shkapalapa Pee, Shkapalapa Pee,
Oh,
Papa.
God. I don't
That's
know.
what I grew up listening to. I didn't have a normal childhood. All right, Jacob. Guys, I'm going to shut this down in 5 minutes. What else do you guys have? Only because I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. I have a wild pinched nerve in my neck.
Shit.
I have a pinched nerve in my neck for like 2.5 weeks. It never lasts that long, right? Like a pinched nerve should be a couple of days, you're good. 2.5 weeks. Yesterday I went to the doctor because I'm like, this is crazy. So they gave me a shot of steroids in my ass, and then they sent me home with a bunch of muscle relaxers, steroids, anti-inflammatory. And I woke up at 3 in the morning like hot and wide awake because of the freaking steroids. And I have been up since, so I don't have much left in me. But a couple more minutes. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, by the way. You two and everybody else who called in. So what else you got before I shut this thing down to watch TikTok and fall asleep?
If you want
go
to
ahead,
actually review your TikTok, you're going to have to send some kind of bullshit ticket in because they're so soft with their rules and policies about going live with dumb shit.
Yeah, I don't know. So this is the very first time. So the TikTok's got a couple thousand people. I upload all the individual videos. It all does well. This is the first time I've done live. Like, I figured out how to stream this live to TikTok. And it got shut down in like 10 minutes, violating terms of service. So I don't know what the hell term we violated. It literally said guns. Well, we didn't talk about guns. So I don't know what that's about. But, I mean, it is what it is. We figured it out. Not a big deal. What were you saying, Vicious?
I got a nice, like, little wild, like, I got a free bet. I threw a little wild parlay out there. I want to see what you guys felt about it. It's Rojas inside. It's Chris Curtis on the money line. It's double check. What was my last
Rojas
bet?
inside is possible.
Yeah, Rojas inside the distance, plus 100 on my book at least. Action Man, I caught him at the plus money, plus 105. I got interchangeable legs between Izzy inside and Poetan inside, just because that's how I played it last time.
What's an interchangeable leg mean?
Meaning, like, I'm running it both ways. I got two.
You have two different parlays. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to figure out what my third leg is. It's somebody else inside the distance. It's plus money too. Oh, Dorino. Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert Burns. I don't see him winning inside the distance. I think he wins, but we have that $100 bet. Jim.
That's so stupid.
I literally can't see it not an armbar. I can't see him not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I visually see a weird scramble, and he's gonna get a nasty armbar.
Snap that little pencil fucking arm.
Plus, he's talking. We always talk about in the stream. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You talking retirement, but then you're telling people to bet the house on you.
That's never good, man. I wish there was a stat. I'm sure there is a stat of when people, especially fight week, to bring that up. It's not like it was a known thing. It's like during fight week, he's gonna be like, "Oh, by the way, if this doesn't go, I'm gonna roll." And he's saying he's gonna roll the dice. Normal Jorge's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." He's like, "I'm gonna roll the dice, and if I win, it'll be great. And if not, this will probably be it." It's like, "Oh, fight week. That's the way you want to talk." It's like,
he's respecting Gilbert. He's got to respect Gilbert, bro. I mean, Gilbert, yeah. Yes, he lost the concept, but you know what I'm saying. Yes, he's got some other losses early in the career. You know what I'm saying. He got.
Oh, I think Gilbert's. I don't. I think Gilbert's great. People are just pretending that George Masvidal is a bitch. He's not a bitch, and he's not
at all.
He's not a guy that you finish. He's a tough night out for everybody. Yeah. Everybody's had a hard time with him. Everybody.
Yeah. Next conversation, real quick. Man, Kevin Holland talking big smack, bro. You got to show me. I'm sorry, you got to show me.
I would love to see Kevin Holland versus George Masvidal. I'd love to see that fight. Different weight classes, whatever, but I'd like to see that fight.
Yeah, I'm just talking generally in his fight this weekend. Like you got to show me. Pons is going to lose the first round and then figure out a way to get out of it with a W. And a lot of people, the other breakdowns that I watch, you know, just because that's the way I think. You know what I mean? I get as much information as I can, and I make my own determination. But obviously, we want picks. I'm not paying for anybody else, you know, for anything involving UFC. But real talk, there's no way I'm not looking at that value on Pons at what is it, 230?
It's it's bouncing around something like that. The weigh-ins tomorrow will move the line depending on how people look at the scale. But yeah, it's something like that.
Man, you gotta show me.
I hear you. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate you. You sat tight for a long time there. We've been live for almost 2 hours here. I'm about 30 seconds away from passing out, but thank you for calling in. You got any last words for us before we wrap this up?
We want picks to the world blow up, and
there it is.
Yeah, fellas, I could definitely write some stuff. I already got an idea. I'm gonna just drop it. Just you guys take it. I just love to see. I think people love to see it. But everybody, get ready. Double G's in the chat. If you think that all premium members somewhere on the website, you know, during the week of fight week, should recreate, not steal the idea from Tap, but we all damn near, you know, pick a fighter, you know, in every bout, and it shows the percentage of what, you know, the members of We Want Picks feels. You know, that page on Tapology gets used by everybody that's in this space. We're not stealing the information from them. We're going to take our own thoughts and, you know, show like everybody. Like I would love to know, we're probably the biggest community in MMA period. So at the end of the day, I'd love to see what, after watching the breakdowns, after doing this,
if we're the sharpest community too, sure.
Yeah, if we're the sharpest community as well, and we all, you know, show the wins. It's so cool to go on Tapology after the fact and saw what those guys thought, and it's just a random. It's people saying that, you know, crazy stuff. Like, you know, obviously some of it's outlandish. Like I've seen people say something as wild as, you know, Alex Pereira submission. You know, I mean, like they're crazy. But at the end of the day, it would be nice to see something like that, and I think that would be awesome.
I hear it right now, so that's something we could definitely roll out. We're obviously always adding things constantly. Right now, we do the $100 giveaway for a perfect card. Anybody can go
so far.
Yeah, there's a couple in there. Anybody can go to wewantpicks.com/vote and pick your card. Pick your card, and if you pick a perfect card, we send you $100. So nobody's done it yet.
You got to just put the data back out.
Exactly. If we could just take that and track it. Exactly. So, but listen, Vicious, thanks for calling in. Genuinely appreciate it. You're always a great call. Thank you so much. GG. It's so funny that double G is what I called it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm
trying to keep it alive. You know, man, I work for a company, man. I'm keeping things that are good alive.
I appreciate you.
Freckle Salamander, we're the triple lock, the three-headed beast. We're gonna get crazy this week.
That is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life.
Man, the triple lock. Let's go. Oh, but yeah, the parlay's gonna be sick. Everything's gonna be sick. Everybody, we want picks. Let's go.
My man, thank you very much. Genuinely appreciate you, Vicious. Thanks for calling in as always.
All right, for sure.
See ya. I'm gonna shut this down. Before I do, Harris just called in. Harris, I'll put you on. How you doing? We got like a minute and a half. We're out of here, but I saw you called in.
He's at work too, so.
Yeah, he's not a first-time caller, so I figured I'd throw you on real quick. How you doing?
Oh, fuck.
I can't hear it. Goddamn. You're muted. Hold on. I'll unmute. There you go. You're unmuted.
Gotcha. I forgot I muted myself.
No, you're good. What's going on?
I saw your last stream, and I thought you were pretty harsh on that guy. What's his name? Matt? You know, I think he was just trying to have a conversation. And
the interview guy who showed up ripping butts? That guy?
No, we banned the guy last week.
I don't know.
You kicked him out for having a conversation.
Is this the guy that
pretty
was
harsh,
insisting that Kevin Holland wasn't wrestling?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. That guy insisted. I don't know why Angelo keeps saying that Kevin Holland wrestled in his last fight. And then 2 clicks later, I pulled up the stats. He attempted 6 takedowns in that fight. So, yeah, fuck that guy. He wasn't banned. He wasn't banned. He was timed out.
And then Jacob was talking about edging that live stream too. What is that?
Jacob, why don't you explain what edging is? Because he forgot to explain it on camera, and I made him text me what it is.
I'll give it its credit. I'll do the Urban Dictionary.
Do you know what it is, Harris? Is this a setup, or you're actually going to find out for the first time?
Of course, he knows what it is.
Am I the only one who didn't know what this was? Yeah, am I the only one who didn't know what this is?
Edging is when edging is getting seconds away from climax and stopping, waiting for a few more seconds, then start again. Do this a few more times, then you are meant to have amazing long climax and you feel great. Quote, I tried edging and it felt amazing.
Oh, God.
So you get real close to climax
intense.
and then you stop. Porn stars do it a lot. Apparently, they'll edge like the night before. I think like they're shooting their scenes and stuff. So then they just get in there and it's incredible. If you guys have never done it, it works. It's fucking.
You've done it. You've done it, and all.
Yeah, it fucking works. I mean, how do you think I fucking got these girls stacked up waiting?
How do you think you got so big, man?
Yeah, Jesus.
You got. I've actually tried that before. Practicing semen retention.
Yeah.
Good shit.
You'll see things that you've never. Everything starts smelling different. Colors are brighter.
Semen retention.
Yeah.
What
and stuff starts backing up, and it's like
urologist.
Like your eyes just widen to the world. You're seeing stars you've never seen.
Doesn't even know.
It's great.
I if this is a job interview, you're hired. Unlike that absolute muppet that called in before. I guess I'll give it a shot. Hey, Tiff. No, stop. We're done. And how long between retention?
It's more about edging is
an hour.
Edging is more with yourself.
I imagine it is, Jacob.
Yeah,
I imagine it is.
It's more with yourself than with the partner.
So the routine is almost finished. Don't almost finished.
I would give it 15,
hours?
20 minutes. No, 15,
20 minutes,
half an hour.
Oh, so this is like an hour
It's like a practice
ordeal.
thing. It's like a repetition thing. You can do that a few times, then you go to bed.
You're
clear-headed, and then next day when you wake up, you're ready to go. But then you feel like you can control it better. And it's incredible stuff.
Angelo, you being from Connecticut, I was wondering if you're a Chris Webby fan.
Chris Webby?
Oh, God.
Who?
Jacob knows, dude.
Yeah, the Chris Webby, the rapper. I'm trying to remember his songs.
I don't know. I think this has come up before. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I'm trying to remember his songs, though.
You want to watch the video?
I was like, who the fuck is that? And I was like, oh, shit, yeah.
He's a Connecticut rapper?
Jacob, do you like him?
I'm trying to remember his songs. I know that I've heard of him before, and I've heard him.
Raw Thoughts.
Because he hasn't done.
Everybody knows.
I remember.
Thoughts.
Oh yeah, Chris. I remember Chris Webby fucking forever ago, like when he first came out. This is the picture that I was like, oh,
he's
shit,
from
yeah.
Norwalk. Norwalk's the hood. I'm looking him up right now. He's 34.
He has a lot of other great songs. Everybody listening should look him up.
Ooh.
That's like 13 years ago.
I remember him now. That's why I was like, I know that name's familiar. I remember when he first came out, everyone was like, oh my God, this guy's awesome.
He was national? How did I grow up in Connecticut and not hear this dude?
Oh, I don't know.
He's got a lot of albums.
Weird.
Oh my God, he's still making albums.
Oh yeah, he's consistent. He's the best.
He just came out with an album in 2022, December 21st,
He's shadow banned, most likely.
Look at this.
Yeah, I think you'd have fun if you look him up. I mean,
support my own.
Just have fun looking.
Listen, I certainly don't. I'm not supporting William Knight, which I should be doing. So I might as well support Chris Webby. At least show Connecticut some love. Well, listen, we appreciate you calling in. I literally have to go to bed. But thanks for calling in. This is not your first call in, and I absolutely love that.
And thank you for calling out Angelo.
Yeah, hold me accountable.
Thanks for staying up late.
No, we appreciate you. It's later for you than it is for us. It's 10:30 for you. So thank you so much for calling in, hanging out. Always appreciate it. Always a good call.
Yeah, stupid ass.
What
I'm
I say?
Idahoan. You said 2 hours ahead. I'm eight. I'm
I
same
didn't
time as
say
you guys.
2 hours.
8:30.
9:30.
I'm also
8:30 for
8:30.
you?
Yeah.
It's 9:30 for us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you Mountain Time? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh, are you? Oh yeah, Idaho. Okay, now yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I for some reason, yeah, my bad.
I was thinking like, yeah. I was like, wait a second.
What the fuck is that?
All right. Well, thank you guys. I'll let you guys go to bed.
Yeah, I'm literally going to bed. Jacob's gonna.
Well, I'm not. I'll be doing my nightlife thing.
Jacob's gonna be edging for the next hour and a
and
half.
I've got McDonald's on the way, so a little peek inside, a little peek behind the curtain there.
Well, thanks very much, Harris. Genuinely appreciate it. Thanks for the everything.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
All right, see you, dude. Appreciate it. Guys, anybody still watching, don't forget, we've absolutely been crushing pay-per-views. I expect more of the same. Become a premium member. If you're already a premium member, the login experience has changed. I have answered 20 emails and messages already of people saying, I can't see my account. There's something wrong with my account. Where are the bets? We changed the menu. We changed the menu to add even more content. So when you log in, you're going to see analysts. I'm one. Jacob's one. We have others in the queue. They should be rolled out in the next week. Honestly, should be rolled out tomorrow if I had more time. They'll be rolled out in the next week or so. You're going to go to each individual analyst, and that analyst will have their unique information, whether it's picks, bets, all of those other things. So new look, new feel, even more information for premium members, but we still have all of the tools like the line movement tracker. We still have the 38 columns worth of data and information to help you find your own spots. Guys, WeWantPicks.com. It's $10 a month. Even if you don't bet, you don't do anything, you think Jacob's handsome, you think I look exactly like Ben Affleck, you just enjoy the content, become a premium member. It's a great way to support the show. WeWantPicks.com. It's $10 a month. And you know what? Artem will be on here. Artem, we're building his page out now. I have to send you your Google Doc to fill out, which will populate the website. But Artem is going to be one of the analysts on the page. So it's going to be me, Jacob, Artem. And Artem, luckily for all of you, does Bellator, PFL, and everything else, not just UFC. So Artem's going to be here as well. We're getting his page finalized. He sent a real magnificent headshot. Just
Artem.
Great headshot.
How's Friday going?
That's the fucking dumbest, oldest dad joke that you just keep doing to anybody that has an accent. Do you have any last words for us, you edging double cheeseburger eater?
Chicken nuggets.
How much can you pull up? Can you pull up the Uber order, the Uber Eats order real quick? I want to see what you ordered and how much it cost for you to not walk the 3 blocks. You only ordered chicken nuggets?
And some cookies.
What did a chicken nugget order and some cookies cost you?
After tip?
The whole thing.
I think $37, something like that.
37. How many chicken nuggets?
Hold on, I'll look at it. I tip well though. I do the 26%. You know, it's ain't shit to me. It's 28, but I think that was before.
Jesus Christ! How many nuggets?
10.
Jesus Christ, dude! You Uber Eats.
It's large.
10?
I got the large fry and a large drink.
You got a 10 nugget meal for $40 because you were too lazy to drive up this. You could walk to McDonald's.
I got cookies.
Because you live in a luxury apartment. Everybody knows luxury apartments are right next to
We have
McDonald's
valets and stuff.
Train tracks, and high schools. Right there. The good neighborhood. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Genuinely appreciate it. Jacob, thanks for hopping on. I do hate that you're live streaming for my own personal sake. On Saturday, I would enjoy your company in real life, but it is what it is. And your fat fuck dog is eating. We've been on here for 2 hours. Thank you very much.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Jacob, somebody just emailed. So somebody is watching, and you just
Oh, my
emailed.
God.
Josh S. said, hey, where do we try our perfect card picks? It's wewantpicks.com/vote. I'll reply to the email as well. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll see you next stream as well.